Oop. Hi, Dwayne. How's it going? I'm out in the shop ready to make some more stuff and hopefully not freeze to death. Shitty. Ah, that's no good. Hey guys, San, Vanessa, Des, Norma, April. Oh, that really is shitty. Ainsley, hi. Mike, hello. Immortal Hourglass, welcome. Mike, I need to, if you want, let me grab this. Maybe, maybe not. Copy, okay, there we go. Here we go. See, there and there. Hi, Helen. Anna, hi, welcome. Carly, how are you doing tonight? I don't know. I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes tonight. Elizabeth, hi. If there's somebody doing some tonight, let me know and I'll.
Hey, did you want me in here?
Yeah, of course I do.
Let me kill the other volume.
Okay.
All right, now let me pull out the chat.
All righty. For you that are new, that don't know how we do this, Mike comes in and he reads the chat for me, so I don't have to keep going from looking back and forth. So that's why he's in here.
Yep.
You want to see me? Ah! I don't want to break your computer screen.
No big faces.
No, we'll get over here and we'll lock it on the shop.
Okay. So did you acknowledge everybody? Like I see Mother's Mustache, Bushy Bear's in here, April, Carly, Nora, Vanessa, Sawana, Bianca.
It looks like we have a couple of new people in here. Hey, Sid. Francis and I decided that we must have been sisters in a different life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does that mean she hates balls too?
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't put that on anybody.
I had to go there.
Yeah, of course. So, all right. So I was, obviously I haven't done anything for about 3 days now. I just, well, one night I didn't have any heat and that was really miserable and that kind of shut my body down. And I was exhausted from last week. I'm not used to working like that. So anyway, I carry a sketchbook all the time because I will see maybe a line of something that looks interesting to me. So with my mush brain, I need to write it down. And So even if it's just a line, I'll put that line down to remind me of, you know, I like the shape of it, you know, a cloud, part of the mountains. You know, I've looked at these mountains since I was 3.5 years old, and yet every day they look different to me. So if you're an artist and you're creating, please keep a piece of paper or something close to you. And I have to have it bound because I get papers scattered everywhere and then it's no good. Anyway, so this in black is what I sketched out the other night. Forget this line that goes this way because that's not part of it. It's just the dark black. This is a piece of turquoise in the middle and just some hanging stuff here and a feather coming down here with the veil on it. So that's what I'm gonna try and do today, because I don't know about the rest of the artists, but I get something in my head and I'm not happy until I get it out. So this is what we're going to do, try to do. And then I've got these two pieces that I picked up the other day. You're not going to be able to see them through that plastic. These are God Bar from the God Bar mine. Really nice. They're somewhat on the green side. That one for the pendant, and then I'll probably turn this little guy into a ring.
That's pretty stone.
Yeah. This was the most expensive turquoise that the supply house had at the time. I think it was close to $3 a carat, which for turquoise, that's high dollar stuff. So that's what we're going to work with tonight. So I went
Not
over
like
there.
that other turquoise, though, huh?
Oh no.
What was that one? $20 a carat.
Well, it's somewhere between $20 and $100 a carat.
So it's gone up since then?
Well, it just depends on which mine it's from. If it's from Indian Mountain, it's about $30 a carat. If it is from number 8, it's about $100 a carat.
Holy moly.
They look similar, and I'm not knowledgeable enough to tell them apart. So there's a guy in Tucson that can authenticate it. And I'm thinking about sending the stones to him to get him to authenticate whether it's number 8 or. So
Would it be sweet if it was number 8, though, wouldn't it?
if it's number 8, it would be wonderful.
That's like when you're done making the jewelry, that'd be like a $4,000 or $5,000 piece of jewelry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet.
I would probably mount it in gold. You know, if it's a $2,000 stone, 2,000 plus. This is the stone, guys, that we're talking about.
That is gorgeous.
Focus on it.
That is beautiful.
See the real tight spider web? That's it. So, and it's about around 23 carats. So, yeah, that could be a real nice boost for me.
Dwayne has a quick question for you.
Okay.
He wants to know, what is the most you have ever fetched for a Sandi original?
Let me think.
Good question there, Dwayne.
Um, $1,600.
Wow, man, sweet,
Yeah, 16.
crushing it, man.
It was a 14 karat gold ring.
Right on.
Yep.
Well, you keep doing this, you're going to get right back up there to that kind of retail in the jewelry. I have no doubt about it. I mean, it's like Shelly here says to at Vicky Porter. They were commenting between each other. She said, "I wish he would listen to us. She is talented beyond words and a sweetheart to boot." Well, now I don't know about the sweetheart thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
going a little
I love
too.
my sister, but that's a freaking stretch.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You are right though. You are right though, Sandy. You're very talented. You got to start believing in yourself.
yeah. It's just difficult, you know. I see all these other talented artists out there, and I just think I'm, you know, not there yet. I'm still working on it, but
All right. Now Vanessa has a comment, and Dwayne had a comment, but I got to do Dwayne's because it follows up to me. He said, "Yeah, she is kind of crabby." LOL.
pretty much. If you had seen me at 4 o'clock this morning, you would have thought I was a real bitch.
Well, I did.
Yeah, yeah, you did. I'm talking
I
about
couldn't sleep. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Vanessa said, "Did you see Layla Stones in her last video?" You know,
Yes, I did. The
I was blown
turquoise.
away.
Wow.
I didn't
Yeah,
know they had turquoise in Egypt. I knew they had the other
yeah.
stones like lapis and all that, but so how would you compare their turquoise to like the Indian Mountain or the stuff you get in the US or probably anywhere else?
It's real difficult, Mike, because it wasn't a real good picture. You know, I'm not knocking Layla or anything like that, but to really evaluate it, I'd have to be holding it in my hand,
Yeah.
you know, and I think that we're probably going to collaborate on something, you know.
Yeah.
So
I like that white buffalo she had. That looked, from what I could see, very interesting stone.
yeah, yeah, I really like that stuff. It comes out of White Buffalo comes out of just one mine, and it's near Tonopah, Nevada,
Okay.
and you can only buy it from the guy who owns the mine. And I believe it's around $300 a pound.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pricey stuff. And when you figure that when you cut the stone, you lose between 40 and 60% of the stone, uh,
Hmm.
you know, a pound of turquoise, you end up with, you know, let's just say a half a pound of stones. So it turns into $600 a pound turquoise then, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but I think he will sell a half a pound, and I'm going to try and get a half a pound of the white buffalo and do something with it, you know.
All right. Two more questions here. But before I ask you these two questions so you can get started, I know what you're talking about because remember when you showed the stone you were using for my pinky? It was like big. And then the end result was, I don't know how much of the what's cut off is still usable, but
No, not really.
yeah, see, that's
It you know, you just lose so much in cutting it. People don't realize, you know, you can have a big honking stone, and then by the time you cut it to where it's usable, it's half the size. So
uh,
uh,
uh, Vanessa's got a question for you. She says, "What's the price of Sleeping Beauty when it is mined?"
um,
And it's the dwarfs, I guess, mining Sleeping Beauty.
yeah, pretty much. There's 7 guys running in out of there. No. Back in the 70s, I think I was buying Sleeping Beauty for about $50 or $60 a pound.
Mm.
But now, since the mine's closed, you know, the sky's the limit. Just whatever the market will bear is what they're getting. And you can't really get much rough. Most people want to sell you the cut stones by the carat. So
we're really getting the questions tonight, man. They're coming in like left and right. Do you mind taking a few more?
no, that means people are thinking. I like that. I like it.
Okay,
They're paying attention, and yeah, go ahead.
Helen has one I think is important. She says, Sandy, did you get coffee this morning? I woke up just about that time.
I didn't. I did not. And I didn't run to the store to get coffee. I may have to go to the store after we're finished here to get coffee. But I went over to the supply house and to get the silver for this project. And their internet or something was down. They wouldn't take a credit card. So it took all of my cash to get, okay, guys, this right here, these two pieces of silver, that's $55.
Wow.
Yeah, that's $55 right there. So I felt like this project was more important than the coffee. So I went ahead and did this so that we could come out here tonight and have some fun.
There are some really good questions in here.
Okay.
Immortal Hourglass wants to know, do they use the leftovers for crushed inlay styles?
Yes, they use a lot of the lower grade for the crushed inlay. The chip inlay is kind of the bottom of the barrel. So they don't want to use, something that you can cut and is usable as a whole stone. So they crush the lower end.
Okay.
A lot of times they'll stabilize it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
A lot of times they'll stabilize it, enhance it with a color, and then crush it. So you get a more uniform look to it. Okay, Mike, what you got?
I'm just saying, before I ask any more questions, did you want to get the camera turned around and get set up? Because I know you answer questions while you work, and I got to see you using the striker.
I'm not going to show it to you tonight. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to deny you. I'm going to deny you, Mike. No, I'm getting the tape and getting this silver out. So go ahead.
Okay, well, the next question is from Patty Fab. Did one mine close to where they only sell every once in a while?
Yes. There are a couple families in Arizona and Nevada that own a few of the mines, and they just mine them sporadically. They'll go into one mine or the other and pull out, 400 or 500 pounds, and then they shut it back down, and then they'll go into another mine and pull out some, and it's kind of crazy, but they've got the investment of the mine, and they just do whatever they want to, and go like that. So I think I told you guys once before, there was a guy that I bought turquoise from Nevada, and he invited me to come out to his mine, and I'm hoping to catch up to him in February in Tucson again, and get get it nailed down so I can actually go out to the mine and pick up some turquoise off the ground.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about doing something like that. So I think that would be fun.
That'd be a cool video too.
Yeah, actually go out there and show you guys what it looks like and that, and talk to him about how he found it and all that jazz.
All right, Shelly has a question for you. She says, Sandi, can you buy directly from the mine, which I'm pretty sure you can, but I'm not sure. And on TV, I saw that they had the miners having a sale with all their stones there.
That's Tucson. That's Tucson in February. It's the largest gem and mineral show in the world, and most of the people that have any stones whatsoever show up in Tucson the end of January and the 1st of February. So yeah, I did have a link, but if you guys will look at Jogs, JOGS show in Tucson. I'm not quite sure how it's listed, but they have a video out and they kind of take you through their tent of all of the stones, the different kind of vendors that they have there, and that's just one show. So it would probably be interesting to you. I think I put the link in the last shop video for the Jogs show. So take a look at that, and you might enjoy seeing that to see what Tucson is kind of about, because cool. I know I'm talking about it. I'm just hoping that I've got enough shekels put away to get there this year. Okay, so what do I want?
This is kind of like both people kind of asking the same question, Patty and Sanjuana. Patty's is, do you resell your silver scrap? And Sanjuana's is, what do you do with your scrap silver?
Okay, it depends on which scrap I have. If it's a bunch of jewelry, I usually take that out to the other supply house that I haven't taken you to yet and turn it in, and I'll exchange it for new solder, new silver. If it's like you see me cutting like this, cutting stuff off of the pieces, I'll take this and I'll melt it down and I'll cast it into something. So I'll use it directly here in the shop. So
very cool.
Yeah, I've got pieces like this from other castings that I save, and I just remelt it and use it. That's the cheapest way to do it. I was buying clean scrap. Clean scrap is something that hasn't been heated or soldered. I was buying clean scrap from a supply house here in town, but they went out of business, and I was buying that for just about spot price. And then I was melting it down and doing castings with it, so it came out very well for me. Very well. I was sad to see them go.
Elaine's got a question for you. What kind of coffee do you like?
Probably Sumatra is my favorite You know, if I was going to go to the store right now, I'd probably buy Sumatra.
All right.
You guys don't send me.
Oh, you know that's going to happen. Too late. That was a trick question from Elaine. Very well
Oh,
disguised.
shoot.
Very well disguised, because I could see the setting up in her, the way she wrote it, the way I read it was like, oh, I'm sending her a shitload of coffee. Oh, I said the S word. A whole lot of coffee.
Oh, no.
Well, while you guys are at it, probably would want to send her maybe a bagel or two or some donuts.
No, guys, it's okay, really. I'll go get coffee. You do not need to send me.
Patty wants to know, and I'm thinking this is probably like when we were talking about the crush pieces. Do they crush and glue with resin?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, they use like a just a DevCon 2-part epoxy. They'll use that. They're not particular. It's that's kind of a down and dirty, quick turquoise jewelry type of thing. So
I don't know if this is for you or the chat room or somebody, but Carly wants to know, do you like the Backstreet Boys? Hey guys, I just read the questions.
Yeah, from what I remember of them, I do.
Lilia's made it to the chat.
Hi, Lilia.
I hope I pronounced that right.
That reminds me, Lily and I have been talking back and forth, and she just sent me pictures of a package that I sent to her from an auction. And she said when she received it, the box was in there, but there was nothing in the box.
Oh my God.
Yes. And when she sent me the pictures, the top of, if you guys have gotten anything from me, I send out in those purple bag mailers. The top had been slit and then folded over and scotch taped. And so just be aware that, you know, if you're shipping something, especially at this time of year. I talked to the lady that delivers my mail, and she says they've hired on a bunch of new people, you know, for the Christmas rush.
Yep, and they know if it's, they got it, because that happened to me with a bunch of knives when I was selling the knives, and I couldn't figure out why almost every order that was placed was coming up, hey, I didn't get my stuff. I didn't get my stuff. And they finally found at the main post office, this was in California, in West Sacramento, the main hub, they found a postal worker. They opened his trunk, and not just my packages were in there, but packages from other sellers. They caught him. He knew it was eBay or something else, and that's what he was doing, and he was reselling his stuff. So you guys be careful, man. The post office has got some thieving crooks that work in there.
Yeah, don't.
Not all. I'm not saying all postal is bad.
No,
it could be the new hires, the temps.
Yeah, just be real careful, especially this time of year. Lilia, did I get the story right on that? We'll check and see if I got it right or screwed it up.
No, she says here. Wait a minute. I gotta make sure I'm staying within the question thing so I can see him. Oh, Anita's here.
Hi, Anita.
Before I ask Bianca's question, because this goes to the thing about the package, and I'm not going to forget your question, Bianca. Hold on, you guys are moving the chat so fast I can't keep up with it. Lilia says, I even thought, Sandi must be tired. This package doesn't seem like her. So that tells you, I would bet my last dollar it's a temp.
Yeah.
And they are. And you know what? It is awful, Barbara. But you know what? The temps, they know they're not going to stay but until through Christmas. And then when it's done, they're never going to be seen again. I mean, it's the same thing with UPS. They hire temps. FedEx hires temps that ride with the driver and then runs up, makes the delivery. So, you know, it is what it is. Bianca's got a question for you.
Okay.
Sandy, is there a stone you always wanted to work with?
Let me think. Gosh. Honestly, I don't think so. I can't think of it right now because usually, if I want to work with something, I'll just go and get it. Not right offhand, Bianca, but it might pop in my brain later on.
Hey guys, even Vicky's confirming that that's been happening a lot lately. It happened to Thelma this last month. You know,
Oh,
why people
really?
got to steal, just keep an eye on. That's why I got a Ring doorbell on Mama Chelly's house, and they got a
Yeah.
Ring doorbell here because I monitor that stuff.
Yeah. So you can monitor Mama Chelly's house in
Oh yeah,
California.
I'll get the little jingle thing, and I'll look. She's going out to get the mail. There's a couple of times I wanted to go like, "Hey, mom," but I didn't want to scare the heck out of her, and
Yeah.
and have her laying there on the front yard. So I called her for So I called her first, and I let her know, "Hey, I saw you doing this and that out there, and saw the mail person and the mail carrier and this and that. Hey, B, bum crack picker's in here now."
All right. The crew's here.
Let me check. I think there's more quick. Oh, Elizabeth England was saying insurance on first class packages. Hey, you know what? You get I think if you buy your label through PayPal, don't you automatically get $50 of minimum insurance?
I thought it was $100 automatic.
$100 I know is UPS.
Uh, I don't know. Anyway,
We'll have to check on that.
my postal gal said that I need to go out and talk to the supervisor tomorrow morning.
I would. They're not going to know. That way maybe they can catch the guy or the gal doing this,
Yeah, take the pictures out there that Lila sent me, and thank you, Lila, for saying something. I mean, I don't want that just to pass by because that ain't right.
All right, we got a jewelry question from Immortal, and I hope I'm pronouncing this. I'll spell it out if I have to here.
All right.
He said, have you ever worked with Welo Opal, W-E-L-O?
Oh,
Opal?
yeah. That's Ethiopian opal. Yes. Okay.
That's the one that's in your ring?
Guess what? Guess what I got in the mail today?
An Ethiopian opal?
Yepers. And I got the stones for Anita. Okay, we'll tip you down a little bit.
A little more where I can see the striker. Thanks.
Okay, so I got this for Anita and myself.
Wow, look at all that.
This, guys, is morganite. Isn't that Absolutely gorgeous. Can you tell how pink it is? Not really.
Mm-hmm. No, you can see it. It looks like rose quartz.
Yeah, it does, but it's morganite.
Yeah.
I believe morganite is the it's either morganite or kunzite. That's the breast cancer stone.
Uh-huh.
But this, the metaphysical properties on this is emotional healing and anxiety healing,
Cool.
and I just think it's a lovely stone. So I'm going to make something for myself, and I'm going to make something for Anita. Not that Anita is as crazy as I am, but we had talked about it earlier that I was going to make her something with morganite in
Will
it.
you be doing that live here?
Oh, sure. Yep. Yep. I'm not sure whether I'm just going to leave these natural because they really look cool the way they are, you know, and just set them like this, or whether I'm going to cab them. But yeah, you guys are coming along. So
You know,
yeah.
you said metaphysical properties.
Uh-huh.
Don't all stones have a metaphysical property?
Absolutely.
Because isn't that what they use as the stones for, like, to when you go for a chakra healing?
Yeah. Yep. And
Cool.
turquoise is considered one of the master stones. It's like the big kahuna. Turquoise is. So
Man, guys, I'll tell you, Sandy, one day I'll do a show and I'll tell you guys about my dealing in Alaska with a shaman and a medicine circle, like a medicine wheel, with me laying in the middle of it and then putting stones on my chakra.
ooh, cool.
It was an intense and painful at the beginning experience, because I do know what you're saying about the stones having a healing properties.
Yep. It's all God's creation, you know.
You put the energy in the stone, right?
That's right. So these three pieces here, I know they don't look real great, but this is opal, guys. I don't know whether it's gonna.
There's not much. There's a little, but now that's in
Yeah,
its raw form, right? You're going to cut something out, and then all that
right.
fire will come out.
Yeah. Uh,
Very cool.
there's some red flashes in that one. There's some really nice. Boy, just not showing up real great on this camera, but anyway. So we've got these three opals to cut. So
And
go ahead.
I was going to say about the opal thing, just in case anybody that's come here and hasn't, or is coming after the show reboots or repost. As Sandy has said, the old wives' tale that you don't buy opal for yourself, you buy it for people if it's their birthstone. You never wear it. It's an old wives' tale.
Absolutely. I've been wearing this opal forever, and it's just brought me good fortune. So no. Oh, here's another one. Fun stuff today, guys. Fun stuff. That doesn't look like much, does it? Just looks like a rock.
Yeah.
This looks like an old yucky rock. You'd probably walk right over it. But we're gonna cut this stuff up and try and get it to show its true colors. So yep, there you go. Okay.
Does anybody else notice anything new at this angle? Anything different about her work area? I see it. You got that new board set up. And you must have been working a little bit because I see some brown on it already, but
well, okay. I guess I got to admit it to you guys. I didn't realize when I went out and got the other board that I hadn't turned this one over yet.
But yeah, okay, so that's okay. So you get two sides out of it. You sneaky.
What can I say?
Lilia has a question for you when you get a chance.
Okay, go ahead.
She said, "Is there a difference between raw turquoise, best or worst to work with?"
No. No, some is a little bit harder than others, but no, it's all good. Oh, and turquoise is supposed to be a very lucky stone too. It's supposed to bring you luck. So I need to start wearing some turquoise, man.
Okay.
Get this show on the road. Let's see. I'm not real happy with this yet.
Oh, bum crack. I'm sorry to hear that. He
What
says he got hit in the stones with a cricket ball once. It hurt.
Ow.
Did that mess with the spotted dick? I had to say it before you did, Barbara. I had to say that before Barbara did, because I knew she's been everywhere I go. Barbara's the 1316s in chat, and she says, nobody's talking about spotted dick. So you know what, bum crack, thanks for you led me right into that. Thank you for that.
Okay, that I think is looking
sweet.
Yeah.
Linda Peters. I didn't see her in the beginning when I came in, so welcome, Linda.
Yeah, I didn't see her either.
She has a question for you.
All right.
Is there any way to polish a really old Australian opal cab?
Yes, you can repolish it on a wet wheel. You just have to go through the grinding it again. Let's see, let me give it a little bit more here. Okay.
And Immortal Hourglass has another question. Is there any stone we should not wear unless our stone? I guess that's along the premise of the opal thing.
Yeah, I'm not that knowledgeable about all of the metaphysical properties. I pretty much look up the stones that I work with or that I'm working with, at the time. Let's see, what Fire Mountain, I believe it's called, is a big metaphysical stone company. I remember when they were in Tucson and they were about this big, and now they're like, but yeah, I would probably go over to, I think it's called Fire Mountain. You guys in the chat, you should know that. Somebody in here has been over to Fire Mountain, Mountain Fire. Yeah. See what happens when you guys get old? Your brain turns to mush.
My mind's fine.
Well, you're not as old as I am either.
Well, I think it's because I'm Italian.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, and Sandy said the BS word.
Yep, I sure did.
Let's see. I want to address Patty's comment. Patty, I want you to know, she says, okay, I need to tell my hubby to buy opal for me. Patty, I am on it with the mind mastering melt. I will send telepathy to your husband. Buy Patty opals. I will work on that tonight. Dwayne, why am I not surprised? Oh man. He says, I tried to show my true colors once. I got arrested. Leave it to Dwayne.
Yuppers.
And Vicky makes a very good point here. Not all opal has that translucent colored appearance. Some opals are attached to a host rock. And I saw that in a video of another guy where I was watching him take a really ugly looking rock, and he cut out two beautiful opals out of it. So Yeah, thanks for that, Vicky.
Yeah. It's just amazing. Opals are my favorite to cut, guys. They are the bomb, especially Australian opals. I love it.
Ansley says Fire Mountain Gems and Stones.
Thank you, Ansley. I knew that.
Fashion Reclaim said that too. It's
Okay.
Fire Mountain Gems. Yeah, they were on it.
Yep. Good for you guys. I have the smartest guys around.
Elizabeth, I think if you print the first class shipping through PayPal, I'm pretty sure when you do it through eBay, but I'm pretty sure with PayPal, you do get the first $50 free of insurance. It's anything over $50 you pay for, and I know UPS is the first $100 is incorporated in the price, and anything over that you pay for.
Yeah, but I use
I'll have to research it.
I use pirate.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I use pirate ship.
Well, pirate ship should have probably gave you the insurance, I would think. I don't know. I just learned about pirate ship.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, I'm checking them out. Lilia says that I love Moonstone too. You know, I saw an auction on eBay with Moonstone. Very pretty stone. Thank you, Fashion Reclaim posted the link, guys, to Fire Mountain Gems.
We'll go back up here to my Stumpy. Well, I got to get some heat in here.
Bumcrack, I'll ask her. I don't know.
All right. Cool.
I'm not sure what Bumcrack's after, but he says Bulch hit, B-U-L-C-H hit. Is that a special jewelry move with the hammer?
Yeah,
I think,
and you have to hold your mouth right too.
Yeah, maybe the tongue kind of sticking out a little bit, and
yeah, out where I don't have any teeth. Absolutely.
You're welcome, Elizabeth. Let's see.
Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good, guys.
Barbara says that Rio Grande is also a great place to get all sorts of jewelry supplies. You got a link for that, Barbara? Can you put it in the chat?
That's where I go, guys, is Rio Grande. It's across the river here in Albuquerque on the other side of town.
And Patty says they have a Rio Grande, but they sell tamales. So everybody over to Patty's house for tamales, and then we can mind melt her husband for the opals.
There you go.
I don't know. Dwayne, where's your questions? He says, what the hell? Mike, you don't like my questions? Dwayne, what question are you talking about? Post it, and I will read it, brother.
We have so much fun in here, you guys. I hope that you are having as much fun as I am.
Patty said, hell yeah, so we're going.
All right.
Dwayne's going to get a tour bus. and he's going to come pick us all up individually, and then we'll head over to Patty's house.
There we go.
Dwayne, you've asked. Okay, I'll ask that question. He'd like to know, how did you get started as a jeweler?
And
I don't know. And what was your first piece of jewelry? I'm presuming.
Oh yeah. Okay. I always wanted to learn it. Living out here in the Southwest, obviously, everybody was doing it. Well, all the natives were doing it, and they wouldn't teach me because I was too white, I guess. I don't know. They kind of keep that. At that time, they were kind of keeping it close to the vest. And so I found a friend of mine who was silversmiths that would allow me to watch them. So I watched them for about 5 hours one day. And then I went out and bought a bunch of equipment and silver and just started melting it down. Literally melting it down. I melted a bunch of silver.
Didn't you say that? You melted a pile of that stuff?
Oh, God, yes. And that's before I knew what the hell to do with it, you know. I was greener than green. And so I just from trial and error, I taught myself how to do this nonsense. Okay, I had another.
So after you melted tons and tons and tons of silver,
yes.
What was the first piece of jewelry you made when you didn't melt any more silver?
Well, I was working on rings, so it must have been a ring that I made that actually turned out that somebody could wear it and not feel ashamed. And then it just really took off from there. Where the heck is my other?
And yes, Samwana, after we hit Patty's house, we'll go to mine for cupcakes.
Oh, it's on the floor. Of course it's on the floor. Why wouldn't it be on the floor? We're getting there, guys. I know this is a little bit slow, but not everything goes as fast as those other pieces that I made for you guys.
Water Hourglass has another question for you.
Okay.
When you melt your silver down, do you oxyacetylene torch or a smelter?
I use an oxyacetylene or oxypropane. Because remember, guys, on that first video where I was doing the tufa stone casting, the crucible melted in my electromelt and shorted the whole thing out.
Oh wow!
Yeah, those electromelts are about $300 or $400, and I managed to ruin it.
Wow. Yes, Patty, you're right. I am not really stingy with the cupcakes, and sharing is caring, and I do care. Hi, Jaded. You guys got some really good questions tonight. Pretty good questions, and we're learning about the Postal Service and things that can happen there. I mean, we come here to have fun, and you pick up a couple nuggets here and there. That's always a good thing, even if Dwayne doesn't format his question properly, and I have to fix it for him.
All right. Jade, hi, sweetie. How are you doing? Have you heard anything about your house?
Let me scroll down and see.
That's
Um,
what I.
Dwayne did have a question. I want to get that in here real quick so he doesn't get all mad at me. What is the piece of jewelry you are proudest of?
Probably the ring that I did. I copied a ring that was silver, and it had a piece of Landers blue in it, and I remounted it. That's probably one of the highlights, to remount a piece of Landers blue. That was the only time that I've ever had my hands on Landers blue, but I remounted it in 14 karat gold, and I am really kicking myself that I didn't sign it. I know, guys, I know, but I didn't sign it. And I'm really pissed that I didn't. But nothing I can do about it now. All right. We are getting there. Yay, team. Okay, so now, let's see, this one, we want it to go just.
Jaded says, nope, not yet, Sandy.
Not yet. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I finally got to the end of the chat. There was a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Francis would like to know, or wait, no, Anita wants to know. God, everybody's name's starting to blur together here. Anita wants to know, how long have you had your signature stamp?
Oh. How long have I had that? Probably 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, probably about 20 years. Okay, so we're doing that.
Ashley asked if, did you look into who it is that's selling 2 of your pieces on Posh?
I looked at it, but we couldn't figure out who it was. But they are my pieces. I sold them early on at the MSP auction.
Were those custom-made pieces or just jewelry you had?
No, they were custom made.
And they didn't give you any bio recognition in the
Oh yes, they did. Absolutely. They said pieces by Sandi Wasman. Yep. If you Google on Poshmark, or however you do on Poshmark, Sandi Wasman jewelry, they'll come up. Yes, whoever it is did give me credit for them.
Right on.
And she's smart to do it with as much as is going on now.
Dwayne says that Lander Blue is between 180 to 340 a carat.
No.
You're wrong, Dwayne.
No.
Did you hear that?
It's at least 1,000 a carat.
1,000 a carat. Holy moly.
There was only 96 pounds of it found. Yeah, it's got to be closer to $1,000 a carat for Landers Blue.
Yeah.
Because it's the turquoise there is.
Can you tilt your camera down a little bit, Sandy? I don't think anybody can see what you're doing with the anvil. There you go, on the new flipped over board too.
Yep, new flipped over board. So I've got a piece that goes in here, and I'm trying to figure out the bends on it.
Sanwana would like to know what piece of jewelry is easiest to make.
Oh, probably a simple little ring. I can do pretty quick.
For anybody that wants to know, Dwayne put a link in there for the Landers Blue. Man, I just clicked on it. That is some pretty stuff.
Isn't that outrageous?
It's beautiful.
Yep. It's,
got to get back in the chat here. Boy, you guys are just... Yes, Helen, I just want to see the striker. That's all I care about. Ashley says the bracelet matches one that Dawn gifted her. I just want to let you know that it isn't me selling. I keep mine until the day I die.
all right.
Junk Lady says, what happened to that piece? Do you still have it? Is that, I guess, the piece you did with the Lander Blue? Can you clarify, Junk Lady?
It was a commissioned piece for somebody else. No, I couldn't have afforded that. The guy did it for he's gone now, but he owned a jewelry store in Santa Fe, and I did all of his gold work and a lot of his repairs. So yeah, no, it's gone. I had to repair the stone also. The stone fell apart on me when I took it out. And by the time I got finished with it, you couldn't even tell that the stone was repaired.
All right, thank you, Junk Lady. I'm pretty sure that yeah, she said that was the question, so I know you answered it for her. Lucy Morales is here. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
And Elizabeth England put in a pretty good little blurb in here. She says, Lander Blue Turquoise Mine in Lander County, Nevada, is located between Battle Mountain and Tenabo. The mine was first claimed in 19. Pardon?
It's pronounced Tonopah.
Tonopah. Tonopah. Oh, that sounds cool. The mine was first claimed in 1973. This little mine produced some of the most beautiful spiderweb turquoise ever discovered. And she says today it is considered the most valuable turquoise on Earth. Not surprisingly, as early as 1975, it had been stated that Lander Blue had become some of the most valuable turquoise to date. Now, see, Dwayne, you could do better research, just like Elizabeth did. What do you guys think? Got a pottage closet name there for it, Dwayne? The seller is Linda from Lubbock, Texas. Oh, I don't think anybody's begrudging or selling it. I mean, you know, if, that's the only way to get, you know, as long as she gave the bio, put Sandy in the bio, I mean, I think Sandy's even cool with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, heck yeah. I was going to tell you, I love moving metal, you know, pounding on it. I feel like I put my energy into the piece, you know. Is that weird? That's probably weird.
Thank you, Dwayne. Because I'm going to go check that out myself, see what the competition's doing. Anna, I don't know if you've been in the chat since early, but you haven't. If you have, I'm sorry I missed you. Welcome to the show in the chat, and I will ask Sandy your question as soon as she's done with the grinder. I agree with you, Patty. I mean, I wish I had money to buy more of these rocks and these gems, because I'm starting to get more interested in it. No, you're not a nerd. You're not a nerd, Elizabeth, but Dwayne's a nerd. But he's a cool nerd. Oh, I missed a question by Bianca. Sorry about that, Bianca. I mean, the chat's moving so fast. Wait, first it's Anna's question. What's something or stone that you still haven't worked but want to?
I have some sugilite that I am anxious to do something with.
Sugilite?
Yes, it comes from
Say
South.
that 10 times fast.
It's get you back down here. It's the same purple stone that's in this ring. That's sugilite.
Oh, that's very pretty.
I have some of that I want to work with. Okay, so let's see if we can. All right. Are you ready?
Oh, Patty's husband's a blacksmith.
Pardon me?
Patty says, that's how my hubby feels. He's a blacksmith.
Oh, excellent.
Right on.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I love it.
I love watching them when they do the one where they make the knives on TV in the competition. These guys are blacksmiths.
Forged in fire.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's awesome watching them. When like there was a young guy that was on there, and while everybody was using the power drivers and the power hammers, he was doing the old-fashioned way with that mini jack, just beating the heck out of it. And it's very impressive way a blacksmith works. Very, very impressive. Bianca has a question, I believe. Oh wait, is that for Bumcrack? Yeah, that's for Bumcrack. Thought it was a jewelry question. My bad.
Perfect.
Oh, we got to give you some kudos too there. Sandy Elizabeth says Sandy is an amazing artist. Her skills blow my mind. Well, they blow mine too, Elizabeth. How quickly her pieces come together. Anyone that has tried to even cut metal with a jewelry saw knows how difficult it is. No, it was difficult for me cutting metal with a hacksaw.
All right, guys, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. This piece is, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, Patty and Elizabeth, I love that show too, Forged in Fire, especially when it's the younger guys coming up against the older guys, and you know they want to hang on to the traditions instead of using the those power hammers. Yeah, they're trying to keep that alive. Like I watched one show there where they were doing Damascus steel. You know, you got to fold it over and fold it over. Yeah, and oh man, that one young guy was just doing it all by hand.
Yeah.
All by hand. It was amazing.
I want to get some Damascus steel knife, what do you call them, tongs, where it doesn't have a handle on it. And then I want to do a silver handle with turquoise inlaid into it.
Oh, wow.
On Damascus blade.
You talking you want Damascus blade blanks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can get you Damascus blade blanks.
You can.
Cool. Well, I mean, I know it's Damascus. It comes out of Pakistan, but I mean, that's the only place my supplier gets it from.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I want it without the handle on it. I don't want it too big, you know. But
so like a small hunting knife?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think they have them from small folder, maybe, all the way up to a full size like Bowie knife.
Yeah, I don't want anything too huge because I'm going to do the handle in silver, so I don't want to put a ton of money in it.
Well, and it'll have the full tang, and it'll be pre-drilled.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Exactly.
All right. Well, I'll get a couple pictures. I'll send them to you, and we'll see if we can hook you up.
Great. I think that would just be outrageous to put silver and turquoise on that. What do you think? Well, you're the nice guy.
Oh, I think it would be, but you know what? If you're going to make one, I got to have one then. You know how it is.
We
I
could
can't let anybody else get the first one.
we can probably arrange that.
Oh, that would be great for another show because it doesn't just, if you come on Chewing the Fat again, that would be, what do you guys think? Not just the jewelry, but if she comes back on Chewing the Fat and she finishes off a Damascus blade with a silver handle with the turquoise in it and all, and that would show that, you know, she has many other skills and that could help her too, getting some new business.
Yeah, I'm just not a one dimension kind of gal.
No, you're not. I can verify that. Let me see if I gotta find any questions. Okay, I got to scroll back up. This chat does move kind of fast, and my eyes are just blurring together.
I appreciate this, Mike. You coming in and
Oh, no problem. No problem.
handling the chat. It really helps me out.
Lucy would like to know, Sandy, how do you come up with these beautiful styles?
Um, I I don't come up with them, guys. Truthfully, um, there's somebody else that gives them to me. I'm just the empty vessel that allows it to come through. I really cannot take credit for this. Seriously, I can't. It's just not me. So there you go. I'm about to
Well, like
get clamped. So
when you did Anita's ring,
yeah,
did she kind of give you a basic idea of the style and the size?
no, no. Um, I guess my process is that I think about the person and then ask the universe to give me what they want, and
Uh-huh.
it comes to me. You know, I mean, if I had to sit there with my mush brain and dream up these designs, guys, we would be here for a very long time. It would not be a 2 hour show. It'd be more like a 5 month show.
Bumcrack Picker says, I was cutting a piece of metal once with a saw and nearly chopped some fingers off. Luckily, they weren't my fingers, but my friend's who was holding it,
Oh,
which
gee.
which is a very good safety point, a safety tip. And thank you,
Yeah.
Bumcrack, for bringing that up. Make sure somebody else is holding the metal.
Yeah.
There's another OSHA violation waiting to happen.
Yep. That's pretty good. Yep.
Let me see here.
This is probably as exciting as watching grass grow. I'm sorry, guys, but it just takes a while to get this metal bent to where I'm happy with it.
Wow, this is interesting. Lucy Morales says, my husband is a treasure trader and goes out of the country for beautiful gems. That is so
Wow.
cool.
That is pretty damn neat. So does he ever go to Tucson?
I'll be scrolling down to find out about that here. I'm scanning for questions.
Is that too big? Of course, that's too big. Shoot. All right, tighten it up, Sandy. Tighten it up.
Yeah, Lilia, that it does move fast. I lost track of the chat. It got away from me. I'm scrolling like a madman all over the place. Wait, I'm picking up bits and pieces here. Was somebody copying something and saying that they were Sandy? Because I'm catching up bits and pieces of. I'm fighting an allergy thing like right now. My sinuses are killing me, and my eyes are watering and burning. So everything is kind of like blurry. So I'm trying my best,
You were
guys.
like that all the time.
Yeah, yeah, I kind of am.
A little blurry, you know. I may have to open that up.
Greenville Treasures. I didn't see it come in the chat. Sorry. Greenville Treasures is here. Welcome.
Hi. Yes, absolutely.
And they said that your work is beautiful, and they would like to know how long you've been making jewelry.
Since 1976. That's what,
And I was
42 years.
and I was just a wee picker back then. I
Yeah.
said picker. Be careful, Dwayne.
Let's see what we got here. We may, let's see if that ends up there. Okay. So here.
Oh man, Dwayne, good thing my eyes are watering. I don't think I could read that to Sandy. That was, I'm going to read it. He said, "Shut the hell up, Sandy. We're hanging out with good friends and enjoying watching a true artisan."
All right. I will shut the front door.
Oh, I know what that stands for.
Okay, so it goes.
Oh, Lucy's husband's in Africa right now.
Wow, cool.
Ooh, I wonder if
Very
he's going to
cool.
get any opal.
I think that's it.
Yeah, Patty says she just likes to sit back and watch and learn because she wants to learn to make jewelry. And you know what?
Cool.
Everybody has their own style, their own designs. You know, I think anybody that wants to make jewelry can, or anything for that matter, has something to bring to the table and to the world.
Absolutely. I agree. Yep. Because even if somebody sat down and I taught them, they would still have their own style, you know.
And you know, if your inclination isn't to do the jewelry like the soldering and the welding and all that, you know, there's other stuff like working with leather and all kinds of other mediums.
Well, there's wire wrapping that you can do for
Uh-huh.
jewelry, and you know, there's just a myriad of things that can be done. I love doing that.
Sandy, you're going to get a treat.
Oh yeah.
Lucy says, "I will send you some pictures of the gems to your email." Sandy, they are gorgeous.
Cool. Very cool. I just smacked this where I didn't want to smack it.
Dwayne, good luck cutting out the basement carpet. He says he has to go cut out my basement carpet, but I will be listening.
Okay.
So you guys make sure you post all the stuff you want to say about Dwayne, and I'll read it for you so he can make sure he hears
it. Yep. We love you, Dwayne. So let's see, we got 46 people in here.
Oh yeah, I should be over there checking that out.
Wowza.
26 thumbs up, guys. Let's keep it going. Well, you know what, Patty? It's never too late to learn anything. I mean, I don't I don't create really too much stuff, but I mean, I'm 61 and I'm learning a whole new thing about jewelry, maker's marks, designs, vintage stuff, you know, and the stones and all. So you're never too, your age doesn't matter. But I can't wait to see what some of the goodies you're going to make. Bike contest is in the chat now. Hey, bike contest, welcome aboard.
Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Bianca, or I'm going to go ahead and make sure Dwayne hears this. Hey, Dwayne. Bianca says, tear that thing out. We are waiting for you. So that means chop, chop. Quit screwing around. Patty, you hated school, so all you did was fight. You know what? School was, when I was in high school, I mean, I kind of flowed through the other classes, but man, when I got into the shop classes and the craft class, uh, like wood shop, metal shop, crafts, auto shop, that was really more interesting for me than math and English and any of the other stuff. So I kind of feel you there. I understand what you're saying.
So we got that one there. Okay.
You know, I don't know if anybody asked this question or if I did in one of the other shows, but I received a ring and some jewelry I bought that appears to be an opal. Is there a way to tell real from fake? I mean, are there some telltale signs
Uh,
to help a novice, or does that need to be looked at by a pro?
Gosh, I'm trying to think of what. I'm sure there's some videos out there on that, but you know, I mean, I've just cut so much opal that I pretty much can just look at it and say, you know, that's real or not. And I can't tell you exactly what I'm looking at, except if the color is real uniform, it's probably man-made opal. I would say, guys, the best thing to do is go over to like Rio Grande Jewelers catalog or one of those, and go to the opal section and take a look and study the colors of the man-made opal so that you're familiar with it.
So they do have a man-made opal.
Oh yeah, and it's pretty. It's some pretty stuff, you know. I would not take anything away from it, but it is man-made. They call it Gilson opal. I don't know, maybe the guy that developed the process or something was named Gilson, but that's what they call it, is Gilson opal.
Well, that's nice to know.
Yeah.
Going to try to catch up with this chat now. Barbara was saying to Patty, because Patty was talking about, you know, with her age, you never refer a woman's age. So she said at her age, she's just doesn't know if it's right to start. And Patty says that Grandma Moses didn't start painting until she was 78.
Yep. Yep. Oh, goodness.
Immortal Hourglass says, do you hand facet stones with a gemstone Dremel tool or saw or laser, or do you ever facet any?
I do not facet. I decided that when I got to that point that it was just much easier to buy the stones faceted, because it takes a couple $1,000s at least worth of equipment to do that. And I just I just want, I have enough on my plate. I don't need to do that when faceted stones are so readily available.
Sanwana has a question. She
Okay.
says, if you plan to make jewelry, what would be the easiest way to go about it?
Well, you're going to have to give me a little bit more information than that. What kind of jewelry?
Yeah, if you can ask, like, nail it down, Sanwana, as I catch up at the chat, I'll go ahead and I'll give her that information and we'll come back to that, because I had to slow the chat down, kind of had to hold it in place to get caught up. It's, oh, you guys are just monsters in this chat room, man. Monster posters. Linda says, you know what, this is a good just all around, because we were talking about, when I mentioned shop class and this and that. She says, does any school even have shop classes these days? You know what, Linda, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I have no idea.
That's a good question.
And you know what? If they stopped shop class, that had to have been some kind of reason in budgeting. And there was no, I wouldn't think there would be any reason for them not to have that, because that's that teaches you some valuable skills.
Well, I know that here in New Mexico, they've cut out the music. So I'm at the shop is gone too.
And when they cut out the music class, the music department, imagine they could have squashed the next Mozart, or any one of those. I mean, this is a little trivia. I didn't know this, but the Three Stooges, right?
Yeah.
And Larry. There was Larry, Moe, and Curly. Well, Larry, when he was young, he had received some kind of burns or something to his hands, but I believe his dad, they gave him a violin to help him with his hands, and he was like, what do they call those, concert violinist?
Wow.
And yet he acted like a dunce on TV.
Yep.
So see, I mean, I hope they bring back the music, because I don't like the music that's out there now. We need some good classical, some soul growing music, that grows your spirit, your mind. Lilia says a friend of hers was a silversmith. She passed away some time ago. Her pieces were punk, goth, avant-garde.
Wow.
Now, I know about the punk goth, but I don't know what avant-garde is.
I'm not sure that I know either.
But I do know the punk and goth. I know goth, yeah. Lucy says, Sandi, that was a beautiful dream catcher you got the other day.
Yep, I'm anxious to get it.
Yep, mine will be here hopefully Saturday.
And I'm thinking on, because Grandma is going to make me one. Na 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 na.
That's okay.
Yep, Grandma's going to make me one. So I'm thinking about what all I want on the dream catcher. I definitely want some turquoise. And I don't know whether I can put a piece of my jewelry on it or not, or if that would screw it up. I'm going to have to talk to her about that.
You are right, Lilia. Each artist has his or her own style, and that's in anything they do. Yeah. And I hate to see people's creativity getting squashed because of some other crap, It's just senseless. And yeah, there are, these days, man-made everything, Lily. I agree. And Patty said, yes, it's hard to tell what's real or not. And then Helen made this wonderful observation, which I think Dwayne, if you're listening, will find interesting. She says, yes, Lilia, for instance, rose quartz. That was for you, Dwayne. I'm pretty sure. And Patty, you're right. You can learn anything on YouTube nowadays. I mean, I'm amazed at, you know, what you can find on there. Let me get caught back up here again. Okay. Patty, you're in Texas. Where are you at in Texas? Because I saw your post about Trader Village. I'm in Katy. Here in Texas, there is a high school that teaches how to be a pilot with airtime. That is cool.
Oh, that's great. Let's see. How am I gonna do this?
I got to scroll up. I just caught the bottom end of. Hey, Tracy's here. Hi, Tracy. She says some community colleges teach jewelry making. You don't have to invest in all the tools. That's very cool. I'll ask her Sanwana when she's done filing. Sanwana wanted to know, is a lab-created opal bad?
No. It's a beautiful, beautiful uniform color. You just need to be aware that it's lab created and it's not, it's not a natural stone. I wouldn't say that it's bad. They make beautiful pieces with it.
How about we use the word affordable?
Yep.
Because that's just like CZ, right? Who can nowadays? I don't know too many people that can afford to buy a nice diamond ring for their fiance, and they can get a comparable looking stone that's a CZ. That I understand some CZs can be expensive.
Yeah.
I don't mind wearing fake stuff. I don't mind faguzis. That's Italian for fake, faguzzi. Lily says she loves that you just respect the stone shape of the stones and incorporate that in your jewelry.
Yep. I do. I let them talk to me. I know I'm weird, but I let them talk to me.
Fashion Reclaim says, I know my local high school has a specialty program where it's hands-on programs for trades. But it's not sure if it's available to all students or students who specifically choose to do a trade. And Linda, was Linda in here earlier? I don't remember. My brain's frazzled. Linda, welcome to the chat if I missed you on the show. She says our school district is entertaining the thought of physical education, old school gym classes online. Wow. Online? PE online?
Oh, brother.
Boy, I would have done it that way. I could have sat on the couch and do my jumping jacks
No kidding.
while eating a cupcake.
Yep.
Yeah, Sanwana says she has a pair of lab-created opal earrings. They're gorgeous. I bet they really are.
I don't see anything wrong with them. Guys, it makes it, like you said, more affordable.
I agree with you there, Fashion. It says modern music is too repetitive. Storytelling is limited to genres that don't get played enough. Yeah, like country western, where your woman leaves you, you're drunk, your woman leaves, your dog gets killed, and stuff like that. Yeah. Lilia says Avante Grande is a sense of extravagant, experimental.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun.
Wow, that is so cool, Patty. She says, my daughter is studying to be a vet in high school, will leave as a vet tech. Now that's awesome.
Yes. They need
Right out
more
of high
that.
school?
They
Yeah,
need
right out of high
more
school.
of that. They need more of technical high schools so that you have a trade when you get out. I'm all for that.
All right, guys, I'm catching up to the chat.
All right.
Fashion Claim said, Sandy, I would love to share your channel on Instagram. Lots of jewelry lovers there. If you can get me a photo of one of your pieces, I'll post it when you go live. Right on.
All right. We'll do that.
And I'm having fun reading the chat. Patty says, we need trades. Not everyone likes school. That's right. And, not everybody's cut out for college. We need electricians and plumbers and automotive technicians and, I guess guys like Dwayne, IT specialists,
You guess.
Oh,
I caught that. I caught that.
Dwayne just says, I heard you, ass. Don't call Sandy that. Oh, Lilia says, Labella just got the rose quartz now. Thank you, Lilia. She got my back, man. I appreciate that.
Whoever the guy was that invented this bench pin, thank you, because it sure saves you from your hands just going nuts trying to hold this stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I found this on eBay.
You find a lot of stuff on eBay.
Yeah, it's amazing.
San Juana says, like silver jewelry, would it take a lot of equipment to start?
No.
You could probably do it with one of those small little butane soldering guns, right, to start. And you see the coping saw, maybe a small vise. And definitely one of these boards, I would say, because look, she's already like burnt this one on this side. Saw, probably some crimpers, pliers, and that cool striker. Got to have that cool striker over there.
All right.
Because that thing is wicked. Oh, I have a question for me. Immortal asking me, Mike, what got you into the jewelry community? Just generally curious. Actually, it was part of it. My mom, Mama Chelly, she used to be the they call him the regional director or whatever when Weinstock's back in California. Weinstock's isn't there anymore. Weinstock's was like, believe it or not, at the time was an upgrade store more than Macy's, but in the area. Or no, maybe it was in between like Sears and Macy's. It was a higher grade store, and she was the bridal consultant, and then was also the regional person. So she had like all Northern California, Nevada, and Oregon, and a couple other places she would go to. And my mom's always been a jewelry person, and about when she bought something, she would say, "Hey, look at this," and I'd see these diamonds and all these things she'd buy, and part of it too is when I was growing up, my grandmother had a lot of old cameos and things like that. But the community was, no one passes judgment here. Doesn't matter whether you're a guy or a gal or Dwayne, who hates jewelry. Nobody passes judgment. And so you can come in, ask a question, you can get help, and broaden your knowledge. And that's part of it. The other main reason I would have to say would be, in all my years of selling online, after I've done all the heavy stuff, and I mean big heavy stuff and all that, I just like the smalls because I can pay more attention to them. and it's easier to ship. But for the most part, it's the community. It's everybody here, all you guys. You guys make it enjoyable to be here and enjoyable to learn. Hey, Glenn. Glenn's in the house, Swamp Picker.
All right. Hi, Glenn.
What sounds like swearing in Italian? Elizabeth Fugazi? Oh, that's fake. All right, I'm catching up with the chat. Patty, I'm sorry. Damn cupcakes. I freaking need a cupcake. I did a bad thing the other day, Sandy.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I was over at CC Collection. I was over at her auction last night, and I was buying some jewelry, picking up some pieces. But Lily came in and brought me one of her birthday cupcakes, and it's like a It's like double chocolate, and it's got like rainbow buttercream frosting on it because she's into unicorns, and stuff like that.
Right.
So we've got a little mind of the child, and I was getting all over my fingers, and I was quiet on the chat, and then they said, "Where are you?" And I'm like, finally, I had like my pinky, and I tried to type out with my pinky. I'm eating a cupcake. I can't bid because I didn't want to get frosting all over the keys. So Barbara has endeared me with the term cupcake.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I love it.
We'll just start calling you Cupcake.
Yeah, and and when I can always tell Barbara she can kiss my aster. I remember that during one of the auctions. Let me kind of catch up with the.
Let's see here.
Well, you guys are just going madhouse in the. Now Carmen's or Bianca's hungry too now. Carmen is just came in real quick. I hope she's still here. Hey, Carmen. She says hello. Good night. Just came home. Hope all's well.
Yep.
Delia is here.
Hi, Delia.
I'm sorry, people. I'm trying to catch up with you all in the chat. It's just you guys are making it insane. Fashion claim says I have an associate's in journalism and a bachelor's in history. Cool. And don't use either of them. Cool. Dwayne. Now, Dwayne, why are you typing? You're supposed to be ripping up carpet. He says, I have a bachelor's of business. I will be paying for it until I die. Whoa. Somebody's calling me from. Sorry about that. My phone's tied into my computer. From Canton, Ohio. I don't think I know anybody in Ohio.
That's where the Baseball Hall of Fame is.
Yeah. Wow. Patty was a private investigator.
Ooh, cool.
And hated it.
Oh, not cool.
Wait, kind of like Moonlighting with what's her name and Bruce Willis. What's her name? Murphy Brown? Oh, I can't remember.
No, it wasn't Murphy Brown. I don't think it was.
No, that's not. It was somebody. Who?
It was called Moonlighting.
Yeah.
Name of the show, I think.
No, not Murphy Brown. I can see her. I can see who it is. I just can't put her name to it. I'll get down to it in the chat. Ace 1438 Michigan blah, 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 is in the house.
I believe her name is Anne, which might be.
All right, Anne. That would be easier if I can call you Anne. That'll be a lot easier than trying to get Michigan. You know what I'm saying. She says our school sends juniors and seniors to another school, Kent Career Tech Center, to learn many skills. Now that's cool.
Yeah.
Jaded is a pastry chef turned reseller. So y'all, if you want cupcakes, go to Jaded's house. You go to Jaded's house for cupcakes. I'll take a cinnamon roll or an apple fritter while you're at it, Jade.
Yeah, cool.
Wow, fashion. Editorial assistant turned tech support, turned disabled, turned reseller. Right on.
Ah, I love it. I love it. Why not? Definitely need to get some heat in here.
Did you get the heat thing fixed in your
Oh
trailer there? I mean, somebody said that you had lost heat.
yeah. Yep. It was the propane tank and line was freezing up, and they
Oh
poured
wow.
something in the tank, and he swears it'll be good for the whole winter. So we'll see. Because if I lose propane again, you know I'm going to be bitching. This is going to be one mad ass lesbian.
Oh yeah, I can attest to being a lesbian myself. We get pissed off.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
Selena's in here. Hey, Selena.
Hi.
Um, it's Sybil Shepherd.
That's it.
And yeah, Bianca, you only want to guys want to keep me busy, right? No time for boredom. That's right. I'm trying the best, man. I'm trying my best. And Immortal Hourglass says half the people know my name, half not. So I I don't know their name. Anybody know Immortal Hourglass's name?
Uh, no, I don't.
I know I don't. I'll get down to it. Hopefully they'll put it down in the chat. Patty says I did domestic cheating spouses mostly. That's got to be a terrible thing to have to do, you know, and
Take
you see
pictures
stuff
of.
going on like that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it
Yeah.
because I'd be wanting to go over there and smack the hell out of somebody, you know?
Yep.
Um, Selena says she can't see. She's dyeing her hair. I think she's going to have it turn blue. I
All
think she's
right.
getting blue hair. And she doesn't know what she wants to be when she grows up. She
Neither
should be a
do
recording. She should be a recording artist. She's got a beautiful voice.
I. All right.
Yep, Jaded said after after fire pastry party, hopefully at her house.
All right. We'll be there.
All right, I caught up to this late, but Dwayne says, laugh out loud, one mad ass lesbian.
Yep. Yep.
So you
Yep.
guys see how far back I am in the chat because I'm looking for questions. Carmen wants to know, what are you doing tonight? That is a pendant, correct?
Yes.
She's making this really cool pendant, Carmen, and she's going to put a turquoise, right, stone in the
Yep.
center of that like circle thing there.
Yep.
Maybe when she takes a break, she can show you the drawing that she did,
Yeah.
and you'll get a better idea of what it's going to look like. It's going to be amazing. Texas Valerie says, pissed off lesbian, straight up says it how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Francis
mean,
wants to know, where is your space heater? I thought it was behind you.
it's right behind me. It's one
It's
cheek
not
is
working?
hot, the other one is cold.
Oh, so half-ass warm.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's right, San Juana. And now we know me as Cupcake Mike.
Yep. Okay.
Better than, oh, and probably Selena and a few others will catch this. Better than being a John Brown.
This
There you
is,
go, Carmen. That's the design. Kind of like a dream catcher.
yeah, I guess it is.
Kinda. I think it's
Yep.
going to be pretty. What What's the tassel parts going to be made out of?
Silver, just
Right on.
small round pounded silver.
Now, is this MSP auction or Friday's auction?
Oh gosh, you guys always ask me that. I don't
You
know.
know, you weren't going to get out of here without answering that. You know that. I'm surprised I haven't seen it in the questions yet. So I threw it out there.
I know. My heater is right there, guys. And definitely gonna have to do something different tomorrow. I'm gonna work out here. Yeah.
Don't tell Cupcake. Okay. Oh, bum crack. I love you too, man. I mean, I gotta have mad respect for a guy that got his nad smacked with a cricket ball. I mean, that's gotta be. I bet you were singing soprano for a long time, or
Listen,
that, or laying on the ground, gasping for air. But Andy, Sandy, he says, Sandy is my fab lesbian. Then Mike is my second fab lesbian. Fab lesbian. Thank you, Nutless BCP. All fun here, guys. All fun.
yeah.
We better clean it up because we'll probably have some youngins come by.
It's just those trolls.
Yeah, and Patty's right. Sadly, mostly women chatting, but that's because Dwayne's ripping up carpet.
Yeah.
I mean, Bum Crack and I can only carry so much of the load.
All right, guys. It looks like it's coming together.
I will, Dwayne. He says, geez, old man, try to keep up.
I'm going to take like a 2-second break here.
Yeah, Carmen, that is a very pretty design, isn't it? And I'm telling you, whether it's on MSP or Friday, somebody will be buying that piece for sure.
Yeah, I like the design. Yeah, get my hands warmed up back up.
Selena said she's ready to stay up with you tonight, Sandy.
All right, cool.
And Dwayne said it looks like a nautilus, one of nature's perfect shapes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Yep.
Tracy said she'll buy it right now. Sorry, Tracy, everything must go through auction so everyone can have a chance. That's the disclaimer.
Yep.
Dwayne said start. Dwayne said start. They're already bidding 5. And we're up to 15. Okay, I'm going to say, oh, wait, Jade, it's up to 20. Oh, Tracy went to 100. I'm out. Or am I?
Oh, you guys are crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Going once to Tracy. Hey, Cupcake. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, is Granny Josie in here? I didn't. Oh, hi, Josie.
Hi, Joe. Yeah, this week the money's going to propane for heat in here. So let's hope I have a good auction this week. So we can come out here and work. Either that or I'm going to have to put a wood burning stove in.
Some of those are pretty efficient with the wood pellet ones that automatically feed.
Yeah. In fact, I have a friend that's selling one. I don't know, that might not be a bad idea.
It'd be a lot cheaper than propane.
You think?
If it's set up right, hell yeah.
Huh.
A lot easier than going and cutting wood and throwing them in there like I used to have to do.
Oh, heck yeah. And
those pellets.
I love wood heat because it's constant. You can back up to it and get warm,
Mm-hmm.
I really like that.
I'm telling you, there's a conspiracy going on here, Sandy. Dwayne's taking bids. Tracy's yelling, "Sell it, Dwayne," and then nobody else gets a bid in. And so I'll tell you what it is. This is a dry run for when he calls the auction to avoid taking my bid.
I'm on top chat. That's why I'm not seeing
It
it.
is a conspiracy, I tell you, a conspiracy. Oh, you meant mostly women cheating. I thought I said chatting. I'm sorry. Mostly women cheating? I didn't know that, Patty. I thought it was mostly guys.
Yeah, the only problem with that is that we have no burn days here. So
Not even for a wood burning stove?
I don't know whether they make an exception for if that's the only heat that you have. I'm not sure.
No, you did not buy it, Tracy. It's not binding. This is not an auction. Dwayne, I'm going to tell Mama Chelly. She's going to stop loving you. Who am I kidding? She loves the hell out of him. Bike contest just leaving. Bye, bike. Glad
See,
you came by.
thanks for coming in.
They're saying you need electric socks. Jade's asking who knits. Sandy needs a hat.
No, I just need propane because
Get a
the
forced air heater.
furnace is, it works pretty good. So we'll get it this weekend.
Josie's having another pop-up sale Friday.
Oh, great. Good luck, Josie. Sell lots of stuff.
Lori Ryther's in here.
Hi,
Welcome
Lori.
welcome to the show in the chat.
You know what? I bet
No, Dwayne is not on your side, Tracy. I will not allow that to happen. Yeah, Tracy said 10%. Ah, see, I told you it's a conspiracy. I tell you, a conspiracy.
Oh, between Tracy and Dwayne?
And Dwayne, yeah, she's kicking him back some bucks.
Okay.
Josie's auction is Friday morning, 9 Pacific time.
Oh,
Josie,
okay.
I'm sorry I won't be there. I'll probably won't get up until after that. I agree, Patty. If I could, I'd move to the woods too. I don't like interacting with too many people physically here. I mean, the chat's fine, but
Oh, yeah, that works better. Oh, much better. Oh my gosh. Now my front's warm.
see, and Tracy admits it. Yes, Dwayne, you and I cannot be trusted. Oh, it's not live. I'm gonna have to go check out what a pop-up one is then. Bambi's here in the chat in the show. Hi, Bambi.
Hi. How are you doing tonight? Okay. Let's get this soldered, I think. Get this together. Let's see if that's what I want to do here. Yep, I think so.
She has heat, Bambi. It just she needs more heater.
I just need the furnace going to heat up the whole thing instead of just a little space heater. That's frying my twat. That's not going to work. I said the T word, I know. Okay.
Whoa, is that correct? John's here, Nevermore Antiques. He
Hey, John.
said 512 subs. I just looked, 513.
All right.
Right on.
Yeah,
Giveaway.
we're going to do the giveaway. I forgot to do that today. We're going to do the giveaway Saturday afternoon, guys.
Right on.
So I need to post that in all of the rooms, and I have to make a piece of jewelry for that also. Okay, so you guys that have just come in, this is what we're making. or close to it, at least, I think. Maybe, kind of, sort
I
of.
think it's coming along pretty good.
Yeah, I think we're going to get close. It never comes out, exactly. But I think if I did it again, I would use a little smaller gauge round wire. And I may do it again. I may try that again. But
Right on, Joe. Right on, Joe. Josie hit the 251 mark with subs. Congratulations
all
to you
right,
and Sandy both, man.
okay, get it down here.
Good to have you here, John. Good to see you.
All right, so
Mortal wants to know, is the bottom going to be melted silver drips that you melt off the wire? Or
no,
were those little wire strands you're going to do?
they're just going to be little wire strands. Come on. Come
John
on.
says they're getting snow. It's getting cold.
Ugh.
Man, Angie confirmed what Tanya said. We had snow flurries out here the other day. Can you believe that? In Texas, down here, down south, snow flurries.
Why isn't my... Oh.
Well, that looks
You guys
good.
didn't see that, did you? Did you see that? No, you didn't see that.
I saw it. I saw it,
Yeah.
and I'll go check the video when it repops, post, and I'll make sure that we get a timestamp for that.
Oh, jeez. Only
You're right.
Sam.
You're right, Josie. We couldn't do it without this wonderful community. You couldn't get the subs you got. Sandy couldn't get the subs you got.
No.
You guys, we just got to help each other, man. That's what it's all about. Snowing in San Antonio this morning, Lucy says.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's cold down here, man. Texas ain't used to this, like, wintertime. It's like, what, usually 70 or 80? Maybe hotter sometimes?
Wow. Well, I remember I used to be a construction superintendent, and I was building apartment complex in Fort Worth. No, Dallas, near Richardson, Texas. And I drove into the job site one morning at like, oh, I don't know, it was about 7 o'clock, and here was water cascading out of the third floor because it had froze that night. And of course, the water breaks on the third floor. Couldn't break on the ground, but yep, it was pretty crazy. Okay, get my stuff out of the way.
That's funny because when I was stationed in England, the snow, they said for that time in the 70s was 77, 78. That first winter was like the worst they'd had in like so many years. Like they even had to bring the sheep in, the cows in, couldn't leave them out in the field. Crazy stuff, the weather, the way it goes. John's right, you guys. We need to put back food and water to be prepared. Patty, you be careful if you're driving to Dallas tomorrow and the weather sucks. You be careful. Hey, Jill's here. Hey, Jill. Bianca says the silver feathers that you make would also look good at the bottom. Glad you can make it, Jill. Dwayne, 150 today for plumber. What happened?
Getting hot.
Lucy, she says she ran into a troll because I tried to do a video and I got slammed with rude, ugly comments. So I deleted the video. Let me tell you something, Lucy, and I think I can speak for everybody in here. Screw the trolls. You're going to get people that are going to hate, and it's not going to matter. Don't let that ever stop you from putting up a video for anything. My God, I get thumbed down all the time. I've had nasty comments, and you can delete the comments and block them when they put them in the when they comment below. So don't let people like that. Don't let them stop you from getting your videos going and all. That's crazy. I mean, I think everybody here can attest to that. We've all been hammered by those people. What'd you have, Dwayne? A busted water pipe? He says $500 for cleanup tomorrow. Whoa. And he says, and hopefully not the predicted 10K tomorrow night. 10K is in 10,000? Right, John. It's a good thing. It's a good thing Dwayne is rich.
Looks like we got it together, guys. At least that part of it.
Linda says, everybody run for bread and eggs, 5 to 8 inches tomorrow. Everyone needs French toast. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So after we have we go to French toast to Linda's house, and then when Jade gets her place straightened out, we go to Jade's for pastry, and then we go to Patty's for tamales. Oh, that looks just like the picture.
Pretty close. Pretty close. Yep, we're getting there.
Now that won't go in the pickle until you're done with all the soldering, right?
Correct. Correct. Okay. Now I need a piece right there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dwayne. I didn't pay attention to that. You're not on septic, are you?
Who, me?
No, Dwayne. He had raw sewage back into his basement.
Yeah. No wonder he's pulling out the carpus. Let's see. What do I want here? Let's see.
Okay, I'm missing something here. What's going on? Why is Linda being hidden and deleted?
Did somebody accidentally hit her?
Must have.
Okay, what do I want to do here?
Yeah, Dwayne, I'm sorry that happened to you, man.
Yeah, nobody deserves that, not even you. Ha!
Well, I like how she threw that in there, and not even you.
I need that piece of wire in between. I don't have the in-between wire, guys. Let's see. What am I going to do?
Yeah, Dwayne, that's right. Not even me. That's what she says. But I mean,
Well, shoot. Poop. Poop.
what you're looking for?
Well, this stuff's too thick, and this stuff's too thin. What am I going to do now? Let's see, what else have I got here? I've got...
It's okay, Bianca.
What is that? Is that round?
Dwayne, I hope they find it, Dwayne, and they fix it if it's out in the main street, the main sewer line. The city should be paying for the damage.
Yeah.
if it's a city line. If it is a broken pipe on the main sewer line, I'd be having the insurance company go after the city.
Well, poop. All right, we'll just take this. Fistful of silver, and I still don't have what I need. I had another piece of silver, but I didn't have enough cash to buy it, and the supply house was only taking cash because their system was down. So that took care of that. Okay, let's get this going.
Hey, well, I got you guys all here. I'm going to do a quick plug for Chewing the Fat this Saturday. Y'all are going to want to come by at 5 Central because we're going to have Bougie Bear Vintage, none other than April, be interviewing her Saturday at 5 o'clock Central. And I don't think she did it, but she's got some really cool pieces. She didn't get them checked yet, but I think she's working on it. I can tell you she's got some really 3 cool pieces that she got out of a jewelry jar. And we're talking the high-end stuff.
Ooh.
So y'all are going to want to come check that out. It kind of rhymes with epiphany.
Ooh.
I just don't want to throw it out there. You know, I don't know if there's some kind of, what do they call it? You know?
Copyright?
Yeah, so I said epiphany, you know.
So I'll just say Tiffany. That rhymes with Tiffany.
Yeah, and something about a gold bar.
Wow.
Cool. So I cannot wait to have her on there and see this. I mean, it's just going to be some amazing stuff.
No kidding.
And I'm still working on the schedule, guys. So on Saturday, no, it'll be before Sandi goes on at 5. That's 6 Eastern. Wait, no,
I'll probably
Sandi's on Friday.
No,
wait, when are you going on Saturday?
The giveaway, but it'll be in the afternoon.
It'll be in the afternoon, Jill.
Yeah, before you go on. I know we got to get all of our times squared away here. Yeah, it'll
and I'm going to
early afternoon.
And I'm going to work on trying to get everybody that I see in chats and other places. Like I'd like to get Bambi on because of the purse, hanging purse goodies that she makes. She does the repurposing. I've been watching some of her videos. You know, I want to get Josie on. You know, I want to get, you all know Geisha Treasures, Casey. I want to get him on. I want to get John Nevermore Antiques on. Just like to get as many people on as I can because I think you all got a lot to share with the world and everybody.
Yeah.
So
a lot of knowledge out there.
A whole lot.
Okay. That a bit more.
Elizabeth says, question, and thank you for putting the question mark there. I could see it with my blurry vision. Elizabeth, I appreciate that. Just a suggestion, perhaps Sandi might consider making a piece for her giveaway from the cool stuff at the top of her board. Are you talking about like the leftovers and any of the loose stuff she has hanging around?
We can do that.
Kim Webster just showed up in the show and the chat. Hi, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Sandi's making a pendant. And Tracy, what are you talking about? That would make a beautiful belly button ring for Mike.
That might be too much. Yeah, it's too much.
And if you're new here in the chat, or when this reposts and you come back, the chat will always show. If you're not familiar with any of the other people that are in here, click on the little buttons next to their name, go to their channels and subscribe. They've all got some great information to share. Anita's back. By the way, Anita, awesome show today with you and Adam and Justin. Was that his name? Very great show. Very good show. Guys, that's somebody else that does really good.
Yeah, Anita has some fabulous pieces.
And Selena is freaking out. Oh my God, my hair. Oh my God, my hair. It's really blue. I cannot wait to see that.
I want to see.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that.
So we'll get that soldered on, and then we'll cut ourselves a feather.
Yeah, you guys, I can't speak enough about talk enough about the show that Anita and Adam do. They got great information. They're going to be getting guests coming on talking about reselling and shipping and all the cool like life hacks that you can have with reselling community and a reselling period. So man, make sure you guys subscribe to Adam and Anita. Click that little bell so you don't miss any notifications. I saw it. I did see it. Sandy, I was paying attention when I saw you go over there with the striker. Way cool. I love that thing, man.
Had it turned up a little too much, but we didn't burn anything down yet, so we're okay.
Nostalgia Seekers here. Welcome. Glad you could make it. I couldn't agree more, Barbara. It was an awesome show. Oh, I got to slow the chat down here. Immortal's saying, speaking of gold bars, I bought a I can't pronounce this, Pampswissy bar at a pawn shop. I took it into a jewelry store. They put on a Sigma Metallics precious metal verifier machine. It was in its case and turned to be fake. Oh, it turned out to be fake?
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry about that. That sucks.
Yep, it does.
Heather Hale's in the house.
Hey, Heather.
My mom's favorite daughter.
Uh-huh.
Mama Chelly's favorite daughter. How's it going, Heather? No, Patty, I'm not sending cupcakes to everyone. We decided that since Jade says that she's a pastry chef, once her house is fixed up after done with the fires, we're all going there.
Take this one out. And this one back.
Dwayne must be in trouble.
Why?
Because he said hi to my dear sweet wife.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, so we got this thing, and yes. And let's see here if I can draw a feather on this thing.
Let me see here, catch up with the chat.
Let's go.
Yeah, Tracy Cobb got busted.
All right.
Man, Heather, I'd feel grossed out too if that happened to this place. Nope, he just likes his wife. Funny. I love you, Dwayne. He made honey, bourbon, chicken, and rice. Right on. You know what, Lucy? That would be a cool idea to do a meet and greet. Oh, Heather, she's got him pegged, Sandy.
Oh, yeah?
I know you can't read the chat, so I'm going to read it to you. and I don't care what anybody says, but it says, Dwayne likes to say sappy shit because he knows it makes me roll my eyes.
Uh, oh, Dwayne. I think Dwayne is a romantic at heart.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is probably.
Yeah, Barbara. You guys, she posted a link up there from Texas Gal Treasures. Is that it? I think she said. And it shows her opening an opal and is spectacular. No, Heather, I don't want to come smell your basement.
Oh God, no.
I had to deal with that stuff in Alaska when all we had was an odd house, so I kind of got an idea of what it's like.
I bet you your son doesn't want to hang out in the basement anymore.
Wow, how's that going to affect the MSP auction show? Dwayne going to have like a gas mask on, and it's going to kind of look like a Road Warrior thing? You know, the movie where they're all wearing the masks and stuff?
Mad Max.
Yeah, the Mad Max. Well, yeah, Mad Max in Road Warriors when the guy was on the oh, they're all of them. The new one though, I'm not so sure. I think Mel Gibson's is Mad Max. The people that did the new movie, I wasn't too impressed. Yeah, there's the link again. You guys go check that out. Yeah, Patty, I had an odd house we were at, and then one day we stepped up in the neighborhood and got a 2-seater. We was rich folks. You know what? That's a good question. Nobody asked. And Tracy said, "Did your inventory get destroyed, Dwayne?" And he said, "No, thank God he could save his products, man."
Gosh.
Yeah, light a match and watch the place blow up.
Dwayne's adding to the what do you call it? The gas outhouse gas? No, the ozone layer thing.
Yeah,
You call that?
you're messing with climate change.
Yep.
So, did you guys call Service Pro? Because I see their commercials on TV all the time.
Come on.
You're right, Elizabeth. It doesn't look easy to do.
Come on.
Yes, Elizabeth, she does. Anita, I don't know if it's for the MSP auction. I asked her earlier, and she's like, "You guys always ask me that." I'm pretty. I don't know. We'll have to find out what Sandi says.
I'm thinking on it.
But I got to tell you something, Anita. There's already conspiracy going on. Tracy, uniquely me, and Dwayne have a thing going about he's going to get a kickback on the money, and so it's like he already's going to let her win it, which I don't think is fair, but you know. Actually, for the amount of the work and the design that's in this piece, so I think it's coming along rather nicely. I mean, there's a lot of bends and twists, and it's coming out good. Now it's gone from 10% to 25%. Yeah, Elizabeth, I think this will bring several Benjamins. I haven't watched the video yet, Barbara. I'm going to watch it after the show. Oh, I'm pretty sure it will, Elizabeth. I mean, there's a lot of work going into it. It's a pretty intricate piece. I mean, as far as it's more spread out than the other two pieces that she made, but there's just as much design that's gone into it. Yeah, I think it'll do it.
Okay.
I hear you, Ashley. She says, Mom and Papa had outhouse and no running water to the tub either. Had to boil water. If I ever got a bath there, bathing was done with warm water in the big ceramic wash bowl. Hey, I had no running water either, man. We lived in Alaska, and thank God in the wintertime it was easy to just step out in the back and grab some snow. But yeah, good times. Wow, well, good night, Bianca. 4:29 a.m. where she's at.
Wow.
Sleep well. We'll see you later.
Oh, shit.
That's right, Patty. Don't eat the old snow. Watch out where the huskies go.
Damn it. All right.
What happened?
I cut it in half.
Don't they make like a punch or a die that you can just strike and it punches out the shape for you?
They do have those, but they're extremely expensive. And we'll do it out of a little thicker metal. And we'll get her done. We'll get her done.
Yeah, Glenn, you're right. More like good morning at 4:29. Yeah.
All right. Try this nonsense again. Come on, don't break my saw blade. There you go.
Actually, guys, there's a company called Figs, and they make a wonderful Kentucky bourbon pecan pie with shortbread crust. Oh man, it's awesome. Me too, Patty. Going to work better now?
I hope so. It's a little bit thicker.
No, you two are conspiring to keep people from getting that piece in the jewelry. You can't do that. And Dwayne, the key lime pie, come on, man. That's not good pie.
Okay, now I just don't need to get so Bruno with it.
No, Barbara, I will keep calm.
Success. Yay.
Right on.
What I'm doing now is I'm giving some dimension to the feather.
Right on. No buffering on my end, Lucy.
Oh, get him, Tiger.
Yeah, that's Bella here. You fart and she goes off like some burglars breaking into the house.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, she's a Cherweenie, so she's got that Chihuahua in her. They're a bit nervous, aren't they?
Yeah, they like to bark.
Yep. No, it's not the Law and Order. Dwayne James came back in from bowling tonight, so any kind of thing at the door, and she just she goes crazy. But yeah, that is funny though. You play the theme to Law and Order when you get to the part that goes boom boom. This dog just has a fit,
Huh.
and she tears up her toys. She runs all over the place. You leaving a swamp? Good night, Glenn.
Okay. Okay. I wouldn't do that. Let's see.
Yeah, I guess it does look like that, doesn't it? They see art from this angle, like how I'm looking down at your board. Looks like a man on a horse waving.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, I think it does. Or a dragon. Ashley says, I see it too. He's facing to our left. Dwayne sees an angry man with a big nose. And Patty sees a brownie. Yeah, Anita, that is a very huge pendant statement.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put a hell of a chain on here.
Bumpcrack Picker says, or a monkey on a horse waving. Groovy Granny is in here. Welcome. She wants to know, can you show the feather up close, please?
Yes, in just a second. I shall do that for you.
And Lucy says it looks like a fidget spinner.
Okay. Let's see. How am I going to show that?
Maybe hold it with the pliers.
Maybe like that. Let's see, where is it? Can you guys?
Come on, focus there. Yeah, well, back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Right there. Yes, that's pretty.
Can you see the depth to it that I put?
Yeah. Got a 3D to it.
Yeah. So this there.
Patty said, Sandy, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And Anna sees an Asian man. So it's just like looking at the clouds.
Yep. Everybody sees something different.
Below the yellow. Actually, I thought I saw somebody sitting on a horse flipping everybody off. Barbara sees Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
And Dwayne says, I am not creative, I'm warped. Yeah, pretty much sums them up. Is Sandy putting stones in, and what kind? She's going to put in a topaz.
You are so mean, Mike.
How much? So mean? No, I said you're putting a turquoise.
I thought you said topaz.
No, turquoise, I thought I said. Did I say topaz?
Oh.
I apologize. No, a turquoise. You know what it is? I need my sugar fix. We don't have any cupcakes, but we got to have some cookies or something in this house, or lollipops or something. Oh, I'm sorry, Angie. I said topaz. Angie's here. So get this. Glad you come in and see it's being made. I did say topaz. You know why? James stuck his head in the room. I got us a couple new video cameras. Yeah. And we're going to practice and set them up. It's supposed to be the GoPro killer is what they call it.
Okay.
So we're going to try to get it set up to use for my videos from now on. It shoots in 4K.
Wow.
And you can go live stream right from the camera without and you can run the app off your phone.
One. There we go.
Good night, Sanwana.
Okay.
See you later. Tracy wants to know, what is your least favorite stone, and have you ever completed a piece that you hated?
Oh, yeah, I've completed a lot of pieces that I hated.
What do you do with them? Do you try to sell them, or do
I
you
melt
melt them down and start over?
I melt them down. No, I don't let junk go out of my shop. I refuse to do that. Let's see if this is going to work. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, like that better.
Oh boy.
Bam! I love that striker. Looking good, Sandy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem.
I haven't burnt the place down yet.
Is it okay? Did it get bent or anything?
No, no.
All right, Josie, we'll see you when you get back.
See if this is going to hang like I want. Yeah. Okay.
A couple more embellishments, right? And then it's ready for the pickle. Wow. Man, guys, the bidding is going to go crazy.
All right. Now, I'm going to take this.
What's at the bottom right of the waving monkey?
This thing.
At the lower right, the little stain there, I see somebody kneeling down praying. I don't see an angry man. Maybe to the right of what I'm looking at, I can see an angry man. Tracy sees a mermaid now.
That hurt.
You cut yourself?
No, I pinched myself with the shears.
Okay, Patty sees a chocolate cake now. And Bumcrack sees Dwayne's face with no body and just two stick legs.
Uh-huh.
And Elizabeth sees Mothership Products Angry Man, or at Mothership Products Angry Man. Okay, I see it. She's saying to Dwayne, I see it. I don't see it. Maybe that's because I'm too nice. What do you all think? I'm too nice?
Ow.
Uh-oh, that didn't sound good.
Hit my finger. No.
Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate those kind words. I'm just being a nice lesbian. Thanks, Bumcrack. Hey, Nishana. Yeah, DNA all over this piece. Yep. Whoever gets it's going to get some Sandy's DNA again.
Yep.
Dwayne says we need to put you in a bubble wrap room.
It's just part of it.
Guys, I'm betting that this is going to go on the MSP. I mean, that's where I would put this piece, as big as it is, as much detail as in it. That's where the most eyes are going to be on it. I mean, Sandy's been getting like, what, you've been getting like 70 people, 75 people coming in and watching, but over at MSP, there's going to be hundreds. So more eyes. I think the competition is going to be great for this piece. Now, Shauna, work? Who works? I don't think anybody's working tonight. Yep, except Sandy. Bambi's working.
Okay.
Patty said you're going to send it to her by accident. Yeah, Dwayne, you're exactly right. Sandy's viewers are growing weekly for sure. They are. Well, you know, people want to see stuff being made live. I think that's what it's all about. And of course, when you have a charming color commentating co-host like me,
Absolutely.
I'm like as Ed McMahon was to Johnny Carson.
Okay.
You know, Bumcrack, you're right. Watching is a full-time job. And the problem is you just don't want to miss anything.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying watching this stuff.
You know,
I'm having fun bringing it to you.
I think Barbara summed it up for most people. I feel like an idiot sitting by myself and laughing out loud. You have all changed my life for the better, and I love you for it. Oh, we love you too, Barbara. And I think she sums it up.
Great.
Lucy's working. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It makes me happy that, you know, I can bring a smile to you guys.
When Nishana come in and she says, "No, anybody working other than Sandi," and Lucy says she's working on an appetite. Well, Dwayne, you do help her run the auction because people want to hear you go wanna, and they love you. I'll tell you what, guys, if anybody's thinking of running an auction or doing an auction, it's not one of these pop-ups, but the other ones, I would say if you could get Dwayne to come and call it for you like he does for Sandi and like he does on his MSP auction show, I think you do really well. I think you really would.
Okay, let's...
Yeah, you're right, Nishana. It is about the jewelry. I mean, I love watching it being made, and I learned so much. And everybody, you know, we still get a few of the same questions, but I think those are new people that are mostly coming in and haven't seen anything. But we always learn something new every day.
Well, I try to make some different stuff for you, you know. I try to bring you something different.
Yeah.
Cooperate. No, don't do that.
Jill wanted me to tell you that we all love you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. I really do.
Barbara thinks you could make extra money if you sold tickets to your videos here.
All righty. I don't even know if I'm on camera. I was leaning back. Sorry.
No, you're there, and April's back in now. She says, "Wow, it's coming along. How cool!" Yes.
Yep. It was a little tight. Come on.
That's pretty dang close. And exactly the picture. Yep, just needs the stone and the what do they call it? The finding or the
bezel?
Bezel or the bail or yeah, I'm still learning all the
let's see what we can do here, guys. Oh,
I think the top of the round part is the up side Nishana. Bail, thank you, Patty.
Place.
Okay, Elizabeth, you're asking me, what is the golden flat disc in the middle of Sandy's board? Thanks. What gold disc?
Oh, that's just a solder mark because
Oh,
I
okay,
had
thank you.
this laying down here like that, and I soldered it, and so it left that mark on my board.
Patty says, Sandy is 42 Estate Lane in Forney. I wait by the mailbox. And Nishana says, is this like a ball and chain around your neck? I think someone is going to need a neck to hold that up, or a big set of boobs will do.
Yep.
Is it heavy? I mean, it looks heavy.
No, no, it's not. No.
And Dwayne, of course, I would prefer the boobs, just saying. Typical man.
Dwayne, me too. Me too.
That's right, Nishana. It's about the jewelry, not the view. Well, at least you're being honest, Dwayne. Yes, they do, Elizabeth. The Italians do come in all sizes. Is there going to be an after hours?
Tonight?
Yep.
Yep, probably.
I guess, guys, be on the lookout then for when Sandy goes live for after hours.
Why not? Why ruin our perfect record now?
That's true. What happens after hours, Patty? That's like where she has like the chat. She puts up another live video. Everybody just comes in and meets and talks about whatever.
I just lay in bed and we just chat about whatever you want, because I take it down after we're finished. So it's kind of a safe zone where, you know, if you want to bitch or cry or gripe or whatever, you're welcome to do it in there, because nobody's going to judge you. Because if they do, they get kicked out.
Uh-huh.
And then we get to smash trolls.
Yep.
The trolls come in and try and mess with the old lady. So everybody gets to smash a troll. Hence the t-shirt, Whack a Troll. And if you don't know, tell them about the t-shirts. We haven't mentioned those lately. The Whack a Troll?
Nope, we haven't. Yeah. I go see if I can get the link, but I didn't see, I'm the only one that got a shirt.
I don't know. I haven't been over there to check lately. Not what I wanted to do. There you go. There you go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay.
Yeah, Kim, that like she said is whatever you want to talk about. Like Patty said, I want to bitch. I'm good at that. Hey, if you want to come over and do that, it's okay.
Yep. You can do it.
And then she doesn't leave them up. She takes them down.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole world doesn't need to know our business.
Nah, but the trolls are out like late at night, so they look for the live shows. They come in and try to tear it up. But people that are in there, they move a lot faster than I do. They zap them right away anyway.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Tracy.
Bye, Tracy. Where's the end?
You know, I think you're right, Lucy. It is easier to talk to other people than it does to family sometimes.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It's safe because we probably will never meet each other, you know. And
I wouldn't know about that. We probably will.
I'm sure nobody to judge you. That's oh my God.
But Anita does make a good point. You have to remember there are ghost watchers.
Oh yeah. But the way I figure that, guys, is that's on them. You know, if they're sitting there lurking, then they're responsible for that crap.
Maybe you understand this question from Helen. Sandi, will you be counting tonight?
I
must have missed something.
Helen, I already am. It's a after-hour chat joke.
No, Patty, I don't go yet to Trader Village. I'm still working on being able to sit in a wheelchair for a long extended period of time. I'm usually only good sitting up in a chair or a wheelchair or a recliner or something for like a couple hours. And when you go to Trader Village, you want to see everything. But hopefully I will someday because Trader Village is a really cool flea market. A ghost watcher is like a lurker, right?
Yeah, they're just
Just
lurking.
somebody
They
that,
don't
yeah,
say
just somebody
anything
that
in the
lurks.
chat. They come into the room and they don't identify themselves or anything.
Yeah. Yep. And Shelby's right. It's just a bunch of friends talking. Heck, I came in last night about what, 4:30?
Yeah,
I couldn't sleep. And it's mostly, I think it's a club for insomniacs, but
pretty
like
much.
I couldn't sleep, and I don't know how long you guys had been chatting. I caught the tail end, and I just like, I got to try to get some sleep. So I left, and I don't know when you guys ended it.
Pretty soon after you left.
Or in Ansley's case, a ghost sleeper. Yeah, I get that one because I was there for that with it wasn't it Layla that got bumped, Ansley, by accident. You fell asleep and hit the phone. Yes, Anita, nosy people, hashtag lurkers. You know what I think, guys? I mean, this is just my personal opinion. I think your lurkers are the people that like they got something about this other people. So they go when they see them someplace, they go to see what's being said or if somebody's talking about them or this and that. I think that's what it is mostly. And I'm sorry you missed it, Bumcrack, that rare event of being asleep. Yeah, that will do it. But you know what, Ansley? Layla seems like a pretty cool person. She's easygoing. Um, you know, and she didn't take no offense to it. Once everybody explained what happened, when she finally came back on, she wasn't like raging mad or anything. She's a pretty good, grounded person. Jaded, you can chat if you're watching it through your TV. Yeah, if you have a tablet, like I've done that. I watched the MSP auction show on a television, so we on the big screen when we knew they were going to have a lot of Harley stuff, and then I was sitting in my recliner and doing the chat through the tablet. So you can do it. Yeah, I hear you, Patty. Sometimes I lurk on stuff that I can't afford. Yeah, because I can't buy everything. I'd like to. And that's right, Francis. Sometimes lurkers are people who want to talk, but are afraid to. And you know what? I think if, as a community, if we work together, I bet you there's a lot of cool people out there that if once you get them over that shy thing about coming on and chatting, you find out you add to the family, and then it grows and it becomes stronger. True, very true, Dwayne. I am a lurker, or the Katy Police called me as a peeping Tom. Yes. April, I'm not sure when it's going to be sold. She's still kind of mulling over whether it's going to be this Friday or for the MSP auction. I think it should be the MSP auction because of more eyes, but it's Sandy's creation and her decision.
It probably will be MSP.
Greenville Treasures, you're right. I mean, sometimes I don't, if I know if it's something that I don't have to see, but I like to hear, I do that too while I'm working instead of putting on a radio or something. I mean, that's cool that YouTube affords you the ability to switch to different and listen to different things. You're right, Nashina. Sometimes lurkers need white noise to list. Because if you turn on the TV, start white. Exactly. Kim, you lurked for like didn't say anything for 3 months. You just watched people. Wow, Patty's a peeker. Cool.
Oh, come on.
You're right, Anita. Lurkers need love too. We all need love. You know, there's too much hate going on in the world nowadays, and it's just sickening. You know, it turns my stomach sometimes. And if more people just stop, you know, with the hate and listen to people and engage, I think they find out a lot of us have more in common than not having it in common. Hey, April says, Sandy, I want my star to be a big one like that.
All right.
And Lily's a lurker sleeper now.
Yeah.
Boy, they come in all shapes and sizes and forms. Yeah, Nishana, I do that too, except if I watch it in Safari. Safari now allows you to do picture-in-picture. So you can pop up a little picture and still have it in the corner and move it around your other browser. Now, having it for white noise ain't a negative, Greenville Treasures. That's what does they call that, Sandy, with the crunch and the ASMR? People have to hear those noises to help them sleep or concentrate.
I don't know. I know that I have the TV going all the time. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of need that background stuff going on. We lost one. We lost one. But I'd rather lose it now than later.
Yeah, I have to have the radio on when I go to sleep, but that's to cancel the ringing in my ears.
Yeah. That could be tough.
Patty needs noise too. She says, I hear dead people.
Jeez.
I'll tell you what, there's a crazy bunch in this community and in this chat right now, and I love each and every one of you guys.
Yeah.
Y'all are wonderful people.
We have a fun group. We definitely do. Come on. Let's see.
One of the dangles came off.
Yeah. But I'd rather it come off now than later.
Hey, Patricia Eachis is here. What's up, Patricia? You just came in. You're toward the tail end of this awesome pendant. I love all you. I love you, April. I love you, Elizabeth. And yes, Jade, I love you too, because you're a pastry chef. No, I'm kidding. I love you even if you weren't a pastry chef.
There's where we are so far, guys.
And Groovy Granny, that is cool. Oh, look at how pretty that's going to be, man. That's cool that you lurk to gain knowledge, reseller knowledge. There's no evil in that.
No, not
none at all. I think I'd rather see you come in here and lurk than catch it on the reload, because you get the interaction with everybody here. Ooh, Patricia was good, willing. Right on.
Okay. All right. So.
Ansley, 11:23, and I just put some brownies in the oven.
Oh, shut up.
Are those brownies or the brownies?
Why is it you guys always end up talking about food?
Well, you know what? I did mention it earlier, and I've been waiting for Barbara to come here and talk about what's that thing you like to talk about, Barbara? What is it? You were typing all about it last night somewhere, and it ain't cupcakes. Oh, I know what it is. It's spotted dick.
You guys are crazy, 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 crazy.
Okay, Nancy, cool. Just brownies. No, brownies. That's all right. Mother, hey, Dwayne typed it in, spotted dick. Then Barbara come in. I can't help it, guys. It's just so funny the way that transpired. Just the way it came about. It was just so funny, and it's like the rose quartz. You know, we just some things you just can't let go of. I mean, I could let go of that physically, but watching Dwayne get one, that's going to be epic.
He said he was going to put it on the shelf.
Yeah, and we're not talking about spotted dick. We're talking about rose quartz. Helen, it's a rose quartz. Dwayne, I'm telling you, I'm trying to work it out. I want to get him a cool one, maybe with some lights inside and it flashes. Maybe it plays a Barry White tune in the background.
Yeah.
Funny, Barbara. That's funny. Yeah, they do. They do sell spotted dick in a can. It's really nothing but pudding from England. And when you say pudding, I can't help but think of that Pink Floyd. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Okay, we've got another question, and this one's from Ansley. She wants to know. So I was wondering what healing properties rose quartz has. Now, see, I took that as a legitimate question. Your mind's in the gutter. Your mind is in the gutter. Get it out of the gutter, girl. Doesn't rose quartz do have some kind of healing properties? Okay. That got derailed right there.
Good one. Good one. I love it. That's funny.
Now the chat is moving at 1,000 miles an hour. I can't even keep up with it. I have totally quit.
Oh, shoot.
Barbara says it depends on how you use it. Oh God, Lord, good Lord. Oh, there's got to be like a PG-13 or some kind of rating to all these shows. Why does asking someone where to find a can of spotted dick sound bad? It doesn't, Nashana. It's just I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know if the video was that in an after chat or was that on a regular. So if it was in an after chat, it's taken down how it got there.
Yeah, I think it was in the after chat because
Patty's like, crap, now I want in. It is like Yorkshire pudding. It's actually a pudding, but the English call it spotted dick. Why? I don't know. I'm Italian.
crap. Hell. Just eyeball it, Sandy.
And Nancy's right. There's definitely a special place for us in heaven.
Okay. Yep. What can I say?
Oh God, Barbara. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of like asking, do you have any Grey Poupon? Ah, we're all grown-ups here.
Yep.
I'm just acting like the naive, innocent person to
Oh,
egg on the conversation. It's
uh,
like brother poking his sisters, antagonizing them.
well, you're
That's
doing
why
a fine job.
I get the big bucks.
That's it. Ugh, my nose.
I'm sorry, Dwayne. I didn't mean to call you a grown-up. Oh, if you're soldering, can you move your camera down?
Oh, no, sorry. I'm making the
Making the
detail.
bail?
The chain goes in. Yep.
Are you going to show the rose quartz in the after show?
Yeah, I can if you want.
So if you want to see it, guys, don't miss out. That's right, Shelley. Going on Grumpy was in Europe and got some. She got that. She got whole kinds of chocolate, like the good Cadbury chocolate. When I was over there, that Cadbury's better than the Cadbury here.
I'll
And so
even
she
show
gave,
the spotted dick.
yeah, and she sent that to Sandy and, like I say, a bunch of candy.
Yeah.
What's that in the cup right there? Bumcrack thinks it looks. He thought it was a cup of pee.
No, it's tea.
Tea.
Tea. It is Arizona uh, diet green tea.
Caffeinated or decaf?
Decaf. Let's see. Let's do something with that. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, Helen. She was over in where did Barb go first on vacation?
Hungry?
Hungary, and then from Hungary she stopped. She has relatives, I guess, in England, or yeah, in England. So she stopped there and bought up all the goodies. You know, I bet you could get that stuff here in the U.S. at a specialty store, like Yorkshire pudding and all of that. I'm sure there's some kind of English deli
Oh, I'm sure. They got
somewhere.
everything else here.
Yeah. I could never quite get used to the steak and kidney pie. The
Yeah.
steak I got, the kidney I didn't understand.
Yeah, it didn't even sound good to me. Okay, so let's see what we want to do.
Is this putting a design on the bale?
Yeah. Mm, let's see how bad I can screw this up.
Okay, doke. Wow, Ashley, there's a recall on dog food because it's got too much vitamin D and dogs are getting sick. And so she posted a link there, guys. I didn't know that about dogs not being able to take too much vitamin D. Very important information there. I wonder if Angie knows. She works at PetSmart, so I'm wondering if she knows about the recall. No, Dwayne, actually, you're right. There was a study, I read a study somewhere that they safely gave 45,000 units of vitamin D with no side effects to their subjects. Nashana, that's a good idea. Sandy, Nashana says she still thinks that you should print out a little information about yourself and your pieces when you sell them. Who knows, years from now, someone can talk about the artist and her work. That's a good suggestion.
Yep, it is. Yep, it is.
Hey, Barb's here.
Hi, Barb.
Going on, Grumpy. Hey, guys, if I don't know if you missed it yesterday. So yesterday, Barb, you had the craft auction, and she's going to be doing another craft auction where she sells crafting goods, and she does do jewelry auctions too. But that was fun at that crafting auction. So if you don't know going on Grumpy, you don't know Barb, get on over there, click the little buttons, get over to her channel, and subscribe and click the little notifier because she had some good stuff up there. Yeah, Mothership, Dwayne says, make up a little certificate of authenticity for your
Oh,
work. That's
yeah.
a cool idea, man. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Coming along nicely. Almost there, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Nishana. On those road shows, most items are always worth more because they have history behind them. So yeah, that'd be they all got Nishana got a good suggestion there about the bio type thing, and lets people know. Well, and it makes it a little more personal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I missed something here, Barb. What are you talking about? Um, did I miss something in the chat here?
All right.
I don't know, Barb. You asked me what about it, Mike, or I don't know.
Do you guys like watching pieces like this being made? That I take it from a sketch
Yeah,
to
yeah. I like the pieces being. I like watching it.
one.
I'd really be interested in watching you do the earrings.
Yep,
Did you ever get the right silver for that, the right thickness?
I did.
I think that would be cool to watch a pair of earrings being made.
Right.
From the large pieces to the smaller, delicate pieces.
Yep.
Then that shows your range.
Yep. Yeah. Wait until I do some faceted stone stuff. No.
Yeah.
Okay, in the pickle.
It's in the pickle. Thank you, Dwayne, for posting that up there. Her shirt says, "In dog beers, she has only had one."
Oh, that's my kids. Yep. All right. I can relax for a couple minutes.
Yep. Fashion says you're literally turning nothing into something out of thin air. It's magic.
Happy on. Yep. Oh, gosh. All right, here we go. There we are.
Hey, Susan, it does. Yeah, it makes you a ghost watcher, I guess, huh?
Oh, tired, guys.
You got a well-deserved rest coming up, Sandy.
Yeah.
For sure.
How long have we been on anyway?
Let me go look at the thing. I think it says 3 hours ago we
Wow.
started streaming.
That's really not that bad though for that piece.
No, it's not. Not when you consider the size. I mean, it's got about as much into it as the pendant as far as detail, or the ring you made, as much as detail that's going into it. So just a little bit more spread out, but I think it's a beautiful piece.
Thank you. Now I'm going to have to, I may have to make a chain to put it on. Because I don't think I have a heavy enough chain for that piece.
Oh, wow.
So it may have a handmade chain too.
Cool. Yeah, Barbara, I knew you went to Hungary to visit your cousin. We were talking about England. I mean, I had never been to Hungary, but I lived in England for 3 years. Trying to catch up with the chat. Are you talking about the thing she's making now, Dwayne, if it would make a good brooch? I don't know. I don't know. I I don't know if that'd kind of be big for a brooch, wouldn't it, Sandy?
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of up there with
I don't
wish I
know.
knew how.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was trying to. Shauna was asking if anybody knows of any other reselling or fun stuff chats late night to work by. Not that I'm aware of that are live.
Dawn every once in a while when she's off does one.
Oh yeah, yeah. She does do a late night. I was in one with her, and she had a bunch of trolls come in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they were cool trolls. They were they were supporting her channel, and anybody that was in there, they just wanted to know if we would come over and help out this other guy get to 700. And it's really cool. They're like Funko Pop. They're Funko Pop collectors. You know, those little figurines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it was kind of a fun thing. I mean, Dawn's pretty open anyway with whatever she puts on YouTube, you know, when she's there. She doesn't hide much anything.
Yeah.
So, hey, Hedwig. Hedwig just came in.
Hi, Hetty.
Well, I can't wait to see this come out of the pickle. I can't wait till the stone goes in and you put a quick polish on it just to give us an idea of what it's going to look like. That's right, Shauna. I missed that when the troll asked her to show her breasts and she took them to the kitchen and pulled out the chicken breast out of the freezer. Yeah, I missed that. I bet that was the funny at the time.
Oh my gosh.
She's thinking on the fly.
Yep.
And Barb says, we are all a dysfunctional big family. Yes, we are.
My heater says it's 59 in here.
Oh my God, that's freaking cold.
Yep.
That I don't know, man. I mean, it was last night or tonight. They're also talking about here being like 20s to 30s, and tomorrow it's supposed to reach like the 50s. We're not going to see any 70-degree until Friday, maybe. I mean, it's funny seeing Lily, James, and Angie coming in and out of the house, and they're wearing a coat, you know, because normally they don't wear coats.
Yeah.
So you know it's cold when they're wearing coats.
Let's see.
Hey, Adam. Adam's here.
Hi, Adam. It's 36 outside.
He asked you, how do you work when it's that cold?
I'm sitting literally with the heater up my butt.
Did you decide this was going to be the 24th, right? MSP auction, you're going to put that on?
Yeah.
Okay, Kim, the 24th over at Dwayne's channel at MSP auction, where it's going to go up. So if you guys want a shot at grabbing this piece, better be over there.
Yeah, because it's going to be kind of a pricey piece. I hope. But, you know, Dwayne's auction starts at $1, so let's hope that I get some decent money out of it.
I guarantee, I'm going to call it that it within the first 5 minutes, it will go over 100.
Oh, yeah. It needs to go.
No, I'm just saying that's not going to be the ending bid. That's not going to be the selling price. I'm saying like within the first 3 to 5 minutes, it's going to be into the into the hundreds.
Well, it's supposed to get up to 55 tomorrow. That's pretty nice. Well, yeah, it's 32 right now outside. No wonder it's cold in here.
Lucy, you think that piece will sell for 250? I have a tendency to agree with you.
I think it'll go for more.
Grumpy Barbara's saying 175. Okay, that blows Tracy out with her bid of 100 that Dwayne said sold. You know, I think, yep. Barb says with chain 299. Yeah. 299, 305.
Yeah.
I can see that. Easy. I don't think that's a stretch.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I would need to get out of it. But we'll see, you know.
But I'm sorry, I was going to say that's the fun of starting at $1 and you know it's going to go crazy.
Yeah.
You're going to do well.
Yeah.
You know, it's too bad you couldn't put a montage together on a video of some of the pieces that you've made so they can see like maybe 3 or 4 minutes of the piece being made, like, you know, splitting the process, showing the process and doing that for like however many pieces that you made, and then put that up and put it up and then put that up on Dwayne's channel, or I mean on Dwayne's page, so people can click on it and see, hey, this is what I'm buying, this is how it was made, or this is what you're going to buy, or I'm selling, this is how it's made in the process, and kind of take them a little bit on the journey. That might get them more excited.
Yeah. You know, John from Nevermore Antiques offered to help me with the videos. He might be able to do something like that.
Oh yeah, he'd be good at that. Dwayne's right. Marketing, Sandi marketing.
Yep, that's true. I need to get some interest going for it.
Yeah, they're all. I think if you could get John to help you put a little montage or collage together in a video of the pieces, showing them from start to finish, I think that would really do it.
So this is, whoops. This piece I'm going to stick in the tumbler to polish, so I'm not going to hit it with the buffer.
Okay.
Because it's the way that it's made, the tumbler's just going to do a better job of it. So let me see if I can get this stone to stay. So that's it, kiddos.
That's awesome. That is a total statement piece.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, that's crazy.
Probably about right there.
I can't wait till the 24th.
Let's see. How did I do, guys?
I think you did good. Real good.
Came pretty close. Pretty close.
I think so.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go back over to the house and get warm because I'm tired of being cold here.
I don't blame you.
So I'll probably start a chat in maybe 30 minutes or so. And I will see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out with me. We still got 46 people in here. That's great.
Right on.
Thank you very much. Hope you
Well, you
enjoy.
get some rest, Andy.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye.